Austem. We are live. Hello, welcome to the fourth session of Novels and Nightmares. Hello.
Jesus.
I'm a functional human. Alright, we want to go around the circle and do some little introductions. My name is Mint. My pronouns are he, they, and I'm going to be the dungeon master for the evening.
Sorry. I had the stream open on my phone. Oh, I'm Ariel. My pronouns are they, he. And I'm playing our cowboy paladin, Zakkas Austem.
Alright. River.
Sorry, I'm schooling.
We can come back to you.
I was gonna say we're in rare form again tonight, but we're in rare form every fucking time we stream.
Yeah.
No, I'm good now. Okay. I'm River, he, him. I play naive druid Lunan, and that's all.
Cool. Braeden.
My name is Braeden Swain. My pronouns are he, him, his. And I am playing Tomalton, TinkerTat. Only that's one-stop shop for all your tinkering wants and needs. Tinkering, it's what I do. And I just would like to say that it is just fucking amateur hour right now in this goddamn room.
Alright.
He's not wrong.
You're the only one in the room.
in this Zoom room, in this digital room that we find ourselves in this wild, crazy world.
I was about to say, checkmate, liberal. This isn't Zoom.
Sarah.
I'm Sarah. My character's Sarah, she, her. My character's name is T, and their pronouns are she, they.
Alright. Fun and also sexy. Who would like to give a little recap of what went on last session? Anybody like to volunteer?
I have an atrocious memory.
Alright.
Take it away.
Alright, so last we left off, we were staying in an inn in Dalroom, owned by a family friend of Zach's, known as Fullery. We learned that in a previous session that she was being hunted by the Grim Reaper, and so Zach made it his mission, as well as everybody else's, to see if they could both stop the Grim Reaper and also save Fullery's life, because so far anybody the Grim Reaper has encountered has died, as far as anybody knows. So, in the meantime, while we were waiting for night to fall, Zach and Tat were in the bar, and Zach was approached after some very interesting peacocking by a familiar face of a gentleman with blonde hair named Baron, who...
A wink!
Yep.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. They flirted with Zach a little bit, got into a couple arguments with Tat. Tat was very clear that he didn't want to talk to Baron anymore, and there is a wall. There's a wall here. And so they got along swimmingly. And then as the night drew on, they decided to get in positions, woke up Tat and Lunan and T. And so everybody gathered around the outside, and then the event started to happen. We realized that Fullery's husband was talking to somebody inside, as he had pleaded with Zach to let me talk to this guy first, and then, if you need to come in and kick his ass, do that. So Tat didn't follow that order, and as soon as he saw what was happening, decided to try and shoot at the Grim Reaper, which then called everybody else into the room. And then Zach was able to negotiate with him to say, please listen to Erden.
Yep.
and listen to this plea, see what's going on. And Airden's plea did work. We don't know exactly what it was. It didn't make a lot of sense to us out of context. When the Grim Reaper left. And we were able to hear one final thing that was said to Airden, right? Before he left, which was, "Chaos is coming," a phrase we have heard 2 other times so far in this campaign, and have led us to believe that there is something big going on related to that. After that, that's pretty much all we had time for, really, that night.
Oh, we went, yeah, but we went to the. Didn't we establish that we were going places?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys all took some
rest.
short rests,
Got it.
and then in the morning,
You can go.
Then we were heading to the library.
yes, you all were heading to the council building, which
Oh, yeah.
So just for context, library in this world is more like a church than a library. So you would be going to like a research center within the council building. But the council building also has the library in the terms of what it means in this world. So you all are off to do a little bit of research, and Zach is off to meet up with Baron. That's how we'll put that. He is otherwise occupied.
Icky, gross.
Moving up. He's just going to get pastries, genuinely.
Well,
Well, not just, but that's part of it.
yes. So, yeah, we are about to have quite a bit of some lore drop. I will try to make this as interesting as possible and not just literally dump a ton of info on you, but have some opportunities for a little bit of RP and some talkback and that jazz. Okay, first question. So, you guys last night spoke to Theoden Hyrel, who is Fulry and Erden's son, who is a cleric who works at the council building in the library, and said that he was going to try and do some research for you guys. Are you going to seek him out at any point today, and if so, when?
Sorry, can you say the question again? I was writing something down.
How much did you hear?
I just didn't hear the end. That's all.
Are you going to seek him out at any point today, and if so, when?
After search, I think.
After research?
I think after I feel like I would definitely do it, but after I feel like I've gotten all that I can from the city and book research.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Cool. So, I'm gonna go through what each of you have gotten, sort of one at a time, because you're all looking for slightly different things. So, we are going to start with Lunan. So, you were looking specifically for cultures and religions with chaos as a big aspect. So, you get into the council building, you sort of find your way around to the research center, you're pulling down 1,000,000 books, sort of going through all of them. There's a lot of information here, so it takes you a while to sort of narrow anything down, but you're getting some good, big picture stuff. So, in terms of some cultures. So, chaos is culturally significant to many, many cultures in this world, including fairies, gnomes, Aarakocra, and goblins. Many of their cultures view chaos, mischief, and trickery as a desirable thing, whether that's something that's used in courting rituals, or it has significance in their history, or if it's related to a god or a deity that's often associated with their culture. So, after finding out a bit about general cultures, you start finding some stuff about some more specific places currently that are known as being sort of chaotic places. Like when people think of that's a chaotic place, this is the place they think of. And you get some information on two different towns. You get information on the town of Orbrin, which is often known as a quote hub of chaos. It's a very big, and it is still a respectable city, but it's known to be a port that's frequented by pirates. It has a large thieves guild presence that is known as the Sea Sword Syndicate. Also, let me know at any point if you need me to pause or to repeat anything.
I lost my notes.
Gotcha. Okay.
There it is.
Frequented by pirates and
And it has a large thieves guild
Thieves.
presence.
Sea Sword Syndicate.
The second town that you get information on is Nildrahal, which is also known as another
Nildrahal?
Nildrahal, yeah. It's also known as a chaotic place. It is prized for its fighting rings, mainly. So it has fighting rings both for people to fight in and also for technological creations to battle each other. So most of the economy of this city is based on fighting and creating weapons and sort of fighting technology. So it's sort of run by this idea of, who's the strongest and who can make the strongest things. So it is also known as a very chaotic place.
so fighting technology like robots.
Potentially, yeah. Whether that's robots or special weapons or special armor or some sort of magical combination. Lots of stuff like that. Cool. So, that is the stuff you get for sort of cultures and places related to chaos. In terms of religions.
Cool.
So you get a lot of stuff. There's a ton of gods that are related to trickery, but there is not a god specifically related to chaos. But on the opposite end of the spectrum, as you are still looking for things to do with chaos, you start looking into things that have to do with the opposite end of the spectrum, being order, and the sort of where the two meet in between. So you start finding a lot of information about the author. So this is the god of the religion of the writing, who is sometimes referred
Author
to...
like a book?
Yes.
Like a book? Author? Okay.
Yeah. You like the world is called. Yeah.
You know.
So yes, the author. It's the god of religion of the writing. The author is sometimes referred to as controlling organized chaos. So there have been a lot of historical instances where the world has sort of looked doomed, like there's some prophecy or some apocalypse that looks unavoidable, but then it has been sort of miraculously saved at the last minute by some sort of hero or group of heroes. These apocalypse scenarios are often referred to as chaos created by the author. And then also, that they are brought back to order and peace by that same deity, by the author, and whichever heroes the author chose to save the day and restore order. So, with that, you dig a little bit deeper into the religion of the writing, because this is the closest you've gotten to seeing a deity referred to as having specifically something to do with chaos. So you're getting a lot of this sort of information that you already kind of know about what it's like. You know about libraries, you know a little bit here and there. Um, you are sort of reading about the belief that the author doesn't control individual actions, but sort of sets people's destinies. And you find a small paragraph in a book that I'm going to send to you right now that is titled The Unwritten.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to send that to you to read, and I'm also going to put it in the server so you guys can read along if you would like.
Cool. I'm gonna finish writing something really
Yeah,
quick.
go for it.
So the author doesn't control individual actions, but does control destiny?
Yeah. That seems to be the vibe that people believe.
Do you guys think that the people that are having chaos is coming trying to be like they're trying to out chaos the author? They're like,
Maybe.
oh, fuck your controlled chaos, I'm gonna fuck up your shit.
I think it could be, or I don't know. It could also be, they like maybe like a predetermined like thing that has to do with chaos that they know about, and that's why they say it's coming. Like they already know that it's supposed to happen, and that's why they're like, "Woo!"
So like the
Spooky.
rapture.
Yeah. I don't know why I smiled.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing. The rapture.
I got a little too excited for the rapture. My bad, guys. Do I read this out loud? Or do I
Yes,
just
if you would
read-
like to.
Okay. I feel like I'm in school. Okay. The Unwritten. Woo! A small religion that holds the belief that they and others oh my god, I can't read. Sorry. have been wronged by the author. They seek to break out of the destinies that have been set for them and change the history. They desire to bring true chaos to the world and destroy or rewrite any and all destinies to allow themselves all the luck and good fortune in the world, and doom all chances of of those who would oppose them. There have been no confirmations that this cult truly exists, as they operate in extreme secrecy, ensuring that no one member knows all the secrets. The few members who have admitted to being part of the cult were ordinary townfolk who showed no prior aptitude for villainy or chaos, but often had some lot in life that they believed could be changed if their destiny was unwritten. This suggests that this cult is either small and comprised of only a few particularly unpowerful people, or the more concerning option, this cult is more powerful than presumed and has and true masterminds behind it, who fill their ranks by convincing innocents to join them in their unholy quest. We can only hope the former option is the truth. Maybe I actually think Ariel might be onto something now, so I retract my statement. My previous theory is null.
What was the name of the cult again?
The Unwritten.
We need to start a meta chat that he's not a part of.
Oh yeah,
That's
absolutely.
But I had that thought because I had another campaign that had like a different thing that had like the same like trying to show themselves to a god in a way that like was like we're just gonna push the issue, but like they were
I get
trying to
that.
get the support of the god. But I'm getting the same vibe here except the reverse. Like they're trying
get-
to like out chaos the god.
Yeah, I did that in the Catholic Church.
Are you the one that burned down Notre Dame?
Man, that's between me and God. Because he was there. You know what I'm saying? Cheers to that. Ooh.
All right.
You know, there is really just about nothing I won't drink to.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All right. That's about everything I have for you, Lunan. With that stuff, is there anything else that you would like to do right at this moment before we get the research from everybody else?
No.
Cool. All right. Now we are gonna move over to T, who got a nat 20 for their investigation. So, you are specifically looking into the missing people. So, you sort of start asking around in the council building. You go up to a few clerics, and you're like, I'm looking for missing people. And one of them suggests, you're not really going to find anything useful here, but I can give you directions to the records office that's just, sort of down the street, and you'll find everything you're looking for there. So they give you directions to the records office, which if you look at the map, you will see it's sort of, where is it? It is the furthest west little green building that's sort of right in the middle. So you head on over there. You walk in, and I need to check things. Cool. You walk in, and there are a few people in here. There is a green dragonborn that greets you as you walk in and sort of gives you a little, like, hello, welcome to the records office. He's sitting at a table that's, like, stacked high with papers. There's a bunch of other tables in here that are also stacked high with papers. And there are two other people sort of roaming around. One is a sort of much older looking Ergenasi, and the other is a sort of like 20-something guy who sort of gives you a little smile and a wave as you come in, and is like, can I help you find anything? And he sort of brings you over to the records and explains that in the records office, they have detailed records of everybody that lives in the city of Delroom. They have, like, decently good records of everybody that is in the kingdom of Kariire, and then they have very basic records of all people in book. So, with his help, you are able to find some information about each of the missing people. Some of this stuff is some things that you already know from Tat, who looked at their files and was able to get some information, but some of it is new. So, your three missing people. The first one, you find information about Corim. You learned their last name. Their last name is Hayward. Corim Hayward, who is a human baker who lives in Nimdel.
Coram Hayward?
Hayward, yes. Cool. Your second person is
It lives in Nimdel?
Nimdel, yes. Your next person is Karenik Verora. Who is a half-elf with no registered occupation, living in Orbrin.
Orbrin?
Orbrin, yeah. And since both of those towns, or town and city, are both places that are not in the kingdom of Kariire, that's really all the stuff they have. It's just that very basic information. The third person, however, Thragella Cran, there's a bit more information there for her. It's not crazy detailed, but it's more stuff than was for the others. So she is a half-orc blacksmith who lives in Nildrahall. So, since Nildrahall is in Kariyire, you get some more sort of statistics about her. She is 35 years old, no spouse, no children, no living relatives, lives alone. She runs a small blacksmith shop, and based on the cited yearly income, it does not have a lot of customers. You also find that there have... Was that a hand? Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I just needed to. I missed it. The last name of Karenik, the one who lives in Oberon.
Virora. Virrora.
Very cool. That's all I needed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, I spelled it right. I'm so smart. I just guessed
Good
too.
job.
Look at me. I love being literate sometimes.
That
What a
was
scholar.
mm,
A
A
gentleman,
gentleman and a scholar. Cool. You find, weirdly, there have been no missing persons reports filed about any of these people that you can find. However, you do notice that each of them were supposed to pay either taxes or rent or some sort of like government, expense that would be recorded at some point within the last month. And they have all been listed in the records as either unpaid or late.
Perfect people to be in a cult.
So,
or dead.
based
Either or.
on the fact that you got a nat 20, and with this information and the information that you already had a little bit about these people, because you got some information about Korem via Thea. Based on these records about Thorgella and what you heard about Korem, you start to think that it seems like these might be people that no one would particularly notice was gone, or people that probably nobody would miss. And that seems to be the sort of connection, as far as you can tell, between these three. So as you are sort of piecing this together, as you're doing your research, Talith, who is the young gentleman working at the records office, comes up to you and is like, "Are you looking for people? Like, are you?
Yeah.
You're looking for like specific people? Because we have a thing for that. It's pretty cool. We have this book. It has the discern location spell sort of like as part of it. It's sort of like a public resource that, as long as you have the approval of a records office keeper, you can use it. It costs 10 gold, and if you're looking for people, it would probably be useful.
Yes.
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 Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Cool. That's how many people are you looking for?
I'm looking for 3 different people.
Cool. Are you, if you want to find all of them, it'll be 10 gold apiece.
Oh, 10 gold apiece. Okay.
10 gold apiece for each use. You also have to fill out some paperwork.
Oh, paper trail.
I hate work.
So he pulls like a stack of papers and he's like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
Question:
Yes.
Am I with T right now?
I don't believe so. With what I have you doing, you more likely would have stayed in the research center and done that before heading somewhere else. You didn't have anything to do with the records office. So unless you would have waited to do your research.
No. I really would like to say yes, but no.
Can I make a thing? Zach would have requested that somebody stay with T at all times, because he's not going to.
Well, in that case,
Not
Sure.
to like push that, but like
Yeah.
he's very protective of T.
That's fair.
yeah, then absolutely I'd be with her.
Cool. Lunan, how about you? Would you all, are you all like sort of moving around as a group, or did
I
you all
think-
leave Lunan and went to the record office?
I think because we're traveling in an odd number, I think we have to stay together.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah.
you all were with Lunan while he was doing his research, and now you've all moved over to
Yeah.
the records office.
And so this guy is like, you have to do some paperwork, right? Like
Yeah.
that's just down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he sort of
Um,
brings over his stack. He's like, I'm really sorry, but it's, you know, it's the records office, so it's kind of...
I would like to look at him, and I would like to slide him 100 gold pieces,
Okay.
and say, "Here, the paperwork's done."
Okay. Make me a persuasion check, please.
No advantage.
No advantage.
Damn.
Also, are you...
You don't.
A separate question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to hide this from the other two workers in the office?
Oh, there's more than just this guy.
There are 3 workers in this office.
Oh, then I don't.
Yeah, so there's a dragonborn who is sitting at a desk facing the front door, and there is a much older Air Genasi lady who's sort of floating around.
And the guy I'm talking to is
A young-looking, like, 20-something guy.
a regular human.
Unclear.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna not have done that then, because with that information, I will not have done that.
Cool.
I would like to go to the Dragonborn,
Okay.
slide him 100 gold, and be like, hey,
Cool. Please make me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
with disadvantage. How dare you?
Sorry.
TinkerTat's just that unappealing to look at.
Yeah.
I really was hoping. Oh, that's super cool. 16 with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that could have been a lot worse.
He sort of looks you up and down, puts his hand on the gold, slides it toward himself, and goes, "What can I help you with?"
We just need to be able to use this and not have to fill out any paperwork.
Talleth, and he sort of seems to call to the young guy that's speaking to T.
400 gold.
Are you giving him more gold?
Yeah. I will give him not 400 gold in total, another 400 gold.
Okay.
Jesus
He
Christ.
will look at you again and take
How
it.
much gold do you have?
And Talleth is walking over, and he goes, Talleth, could you, oh god, what's her name? Could you help your, coworker over in that corner over there? I think Ailry needs some help.
Fuck, I didn't need to give him more gold.
No,
Shit.
you didn't!
I got scared that he was gonna take the gold and go, yeah, he's trying to do something stupid.
Yeah, no, you're doing something stupid right now.
Okay,
anyways.
cool. I'm going to get rid of 500 gold now.
He spent so
Yeah.
much. He is never going to get that shack back.
No.
Yeah, sure.
If he's that irresponsible with money.
Cool.
Yeah, let's call it irresponsible. Let's not call it paranoid or anything.
No, that's
They're
irresponsible.
not mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
For
So,
shame.
What?
He goes over to help his coworker in the other corner, and this dragonborn gets up and sort of gestures over to the book with all of you and goes, right, who are you looking for?
Your mom. Sorry.
I'm looking for
She's
Corman
dead.
Hayward.
So that
Sorry.
won't work. It's
Sorry.
not how it
That
goes.
was-
It
That
has
was
to be
not
a
Lunan,
live
that was
person.
River. That was River. That was pure
I
instinct
know.
kicking in. That
Holy
was
shit. Can
That
you
was.
stop?
Sorry, that was.
Stop. We need to focus here.
'Cause, yeah, I can find people for you. The closest.
T.
I can
T,
get the
who are we looking
closest of what city the person is in. That's as detailed as I can get. It has to be one person at a time.
Okay, Corman Hayward.
Corum.
Corum?
Yeah.
Cool. You may each make me an insight check no, just a regular insight check.
Just a regular insight check. Oh, that's pretty good. 21.
Okay.
17.
And this is going to be info on Coram Hayward.
This insight check is on the Dragonborn, who you're attempting
Okay,
to.
but like we
What,
asked
you're-
about Coram.
Yes.
14.
You see a look on his face, like he almost looks at you like, why are you asking about that person? But he doesn't say anything. And he just turns and, uses this book to discern the location of this person. And sort of gestures at it. You all can look and see, and it sort of shows up like a map within this book, and there's a very shining light on a city.
What city?
And that city is Nimdal.
Cool. And that's all the information we get from that.
Yes, you get that the person is alive and in that location.
Cool.
Currently. Cool. He goes, all right. Who else are you looking for?
Korenik Vioria?
Aurora?
Yeah.
Cool.
Also,
They'll make another insight
stupid
check.
stupid question. I think I may have asked this, but I don't remember the answer. Do I know this person?
You do not.
Okay. Cool. Another insight check, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. 17.
18.
I got a nat 1.
You don't notice any sort of reaction to that. None of you notice any sort of reaction to that name.
It's gotta be a DC 20? Damn. Maybe. Who knows? Who gives a shit?
Who's to say? Maybe I was rolling something against you.
Who's to say what's on the other
Who's to
side?
say?
Who's to say?
So he turns again, uses the book. This time the light lights up on. You were looking for Krennic? Yes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The light lights up on Orbrin.
Okay. And is alive.
Yes. It would not work if the person was not alive.
Got it.
Cool. He turns again and goes, right, and I believe you said there were 3.
Yeah.
Last one.
Thredella Cran.
All right.
Another insight check?
Another insight check.
22.
24.
How much? 24?
24, yeah.
What'd you get?
14.
You notice it is very well concealed this time. Tat, you are barely able to get a glimmer of maybe that there is some recognition to that name as well.
Oh.
But he does the spell, and the light lights up on Nildrahal.
Okay, cool.
So after he, closes the book and turns back around and goes, "Is there anything else that I can help you all with?"
Yeah. So you you knew these people then, huh?
A great
So
many
is
people.
he alive?
Well, yes, they're all alive.
They're all alive. Yes.
Okay.
A great many people come through this city.
Mm. But these three people, you knew their names.
I work in the records office. I know everyone's name.
Do you know my name?
What's my name?
I do know your name. T. Lunan. Tat.
Can I make an insight check on that shit?
Yes, you can.
I want to also do that.
22.
Aw. I got a 7. Not...
7. You got a 22.
Yeah.
He probably knows your name from his job, but he has a very weird, sort of sinister air about him.
And I got a sense that he knew the name Tomalton TinkerTat.
You got a sense that he might know more than that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna. Can you hold on 1 second for me? Just one quick second. I just have to talk to one of my associates here. Okay, just 1 second, please. Lunan, can I please talk to you for please? Just a quick second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna over to the corner of the room. So we have to kill this guy.
Oh, we have to kill him.
Yeah.
We can't just.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying we should.
Oh, no. I understand. I understand that was a little strong. That what I said was a little. I came out a little strong. Now
I'm sensitive.
Let me rephrase what I said.
Okay.
We take him.
Okay.
Find out what he knows, and then kill him.
Okay. So, secondary location. The rest is on you, because I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, no,
with
I'm okay with killing.
Okay.
I'm fine with killing him.
We need to unpack that later, but okay.
I'm just a little guy, so I can't do it by myself.
Okay.
And that's, I mean, do you see that guy? He's bigger than me.
So, okay. But here's the question.
Definitely fully whispering, not nearly loud enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am not part of this conversation, right?
Correct.
No, you have no idea what's happening.
Can you guys both please make me stealth checks?
Oh, of course.
For the love of God.
You may either make individual ones, or Braeden, you may make a roll for the group at disadvantage.
Oh shit! What do you want to do, Lunan?
I don't know. What is your?
Because I got. We're not. That would be stupid to be like, oh, what did you get? And let's see if I can roll.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was gonna ask
ridiculous.
what your plus is to that.
Oh, I have plus 11.
Okay. Well, I have a +2, so whatever you want to do it.
Would you like me to roll with disadvantage? I can. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna end up better.
Okay.
Ooh.
With disadvantage, 25.
Nice.
You
yeah,
love
no,
to see
he
it.
cannot hear you.
So here's okay. So do we want to, I don't know, finish the research first, then?
Yes, because
Okay,
he's tied up at his job
Well,
for,
I was gonna
I
say-
assume, the rest of the day.
Well, do you want me to I can stay behind and I can keep an eye on him if you want to finish, and that way we,
Yeah.
just in case we don't want to leave or anything.
Perfect. This is a perfect plan.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if I run into Zakkas, I will let him know most of the plan.
Okay.
Oh, you bitch.
Okay.
Cool. Fantastic.
Okay.
Okay, so you stay here. You say, oh, I just gotta look through the paper records. Do whatever you gotta do. But just do not lose track of that dragon motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll see. I'll pick up a book and I will look at it, but I won't actually be looking at the book. I'll be looking at him, but it's gonna look like I'm reading the book and doing nothing particularly suspicious. Does that sound good?
Perfect.
Does
That's
Lunan know how to read?
Lunan knows how to read. Take offense to that. Lunan can read,
What? You grew up in the middle of the woods.
right? Well,
Lunan can read. It's
so
fine.
Books are made out of trees.
books are made out of trees, and all trees tell a story.
so I'm gonna go back up to the guy and I'm just gonna be like, my associate is gonna stick around. Just clean up some loose ends with some paperwork here, and you have a lovely rest of your day.
Make me a deception check, please.
I shouldn't have said shit. I should have just walked out.
You should have.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't
I
stop
would
moving.
like to look at what
I did.
Tomalton, TinkerTat.
That's not bad. 18.
18? Cool, he got a nat 20.
Aw.
I don't know why I laughed. That's not great for me.
He,
I don't know. I don't know that I was lying.
you were lying.
Okay, whatever.
Regular
You
You
tumble
were trying
blunder.
to be deceitful.
Sure.
He is going to look you up and down, go
Which
one
is-
moment, and go over to his desk and reach into it and pull out a little, like, brown paper bag and say, "Can you do me a favor?"
It depends.
My son forgot his lunch. Could you drop by the school and give it to him?
He can't.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Why not?
That's sus as
Yeah.
fuck.
I think that's a wonderful idea. I think I would like nothing more than to help your son keep his belly full.
I sure hope so.
I'm gonna take the bag and I'm gonna walk out, and as soon as I walk out, I will just put it down next to the door.
Wait, am I with you?
Yes, you are here and you did hear him say
'Cause-
that.
Because I am not gonna open the bag. I want that to be abundantly clear. I will not be opening the bag, and I will
Okay.
leave it there.
Okay.
No, we're just gonna take it to the sun.
If you open the bag, it could be any number of things, and we also already know that this guy is not on the level.
But we're not gonna open it. We're just gonna take it to the sun.
Oh, and his son's gonna be at the school. His son is gonna be there.
Before you walk out of the door, he says, make sure you hand it to Anu Ditsa. That's my son's name.
Anu Dixon.
Ditsa, D-Y-T-S-A.
I'm gonna.
That's
I-
not a real name.
I'm sorry. Can you the full name spelling real quick?
A-N-U space
Yeah.
D-Y-T-S-A.
Of course, Mr. Ditsa.
Make me a perception check, please, with advantage.
Oh, perception check with advantage. Being paranoid. Oh, thank God I have advantage. No way, buddy. No way, buddy.
As a 20.
I got a nat 20. I got a nat 20. And guess what I rolled the first time?
A
Guess
one.
what I rolled the first time? A natural one. So, la
Okay.
di da, sauce and cheese.
I'm going to give you a few things with this, then.
Good.
The point of that was for you to notice on his desk a little nameplate that says Baidu Ditsa, as well as a picture of him, a blue dragonborn, and they, between them, are holding a little teal dragonborn who sort of like got his arms up and looks very happy.
Aww.
I will
And now he's
also
gonna starve.
give you, as you are holding this bag, you vaguely know what like a sandwich in a bag feels like. This feels like that.
Do you ever feel like a sandwich in a bag, guys? I know I do.
Okay, but my only thing is, why does this guy want a stranger to drop off lunch to his child?
Because he forgot it.
And he wants a stranger to do it?
I will allow you to make an insight check onto his intentions.
You gotta be something. 22.
22. This seems to be which logical fallacy is it? It's ethos. That's like, trust the person.
I knew it.
Well, like
I
foot
knew
in the
it.
door. is
I'm
what
a
I would say.
genius.
Your foot in the door, so you trust him with a little small task to trust him for a bigger one.
Well, no, like
I don't know fallacies.
Okay, I think it's ethos. This is essentially him being like, might have heard what you were saying a little bit. I might know your intentions. I'm trying to convince you. I'm just some guy. I have a family.
I'm just some guy. I am, however,
I'm
going
gonna-
to kill Lunan.
Am I involved in this lunch conversation?
You are standing there, yes.
Oh, see, so I haven't heard about you guys' plan
Can-
to kidnap him either.
No.
So I'm gonna say yes. We'll take the
No,
lunch to your
listen.
son.
I will give the bag of food to T. I will let T and Lunan leave. But I just want to have can I start talking to him in Thieves' Cant?
You may, yes.
Cool. In Thieves' Cant, you know how Thieves' Cant is. So
Yeah.
like, in that, I'd want to be like, if you tell me everything you know, then I won't put my dagger through your ear.
My word.
God, he's got balls of steel.
Good fuck.
Oh,
Please
Tomalton,
make me
TinkerTat.
an intimidation check.
Can I also add on to that? And then your son's ear.
Oh,
God.
We
Yeah.
need Zakkas at all times.
I
This is
know.
awful.
Good fuck. He's gonna put Todd on a fucking leash after this shit.
We're really just the Three Stooges.
Also, unless you guys speak Thieves' Cant, you don't know what I'm saying either.
Oh no,
I know
we
that.
do.
So you said intimidation check.
Intimidation
Just flat?
check. Just flat.
Ah, fuck. Never in my life have I been more grateful. 19.
He glares down at you.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to take you seriously.
As he should. Also, it should say something that I was able to talk to him in Thieves' Cant and he fully understood me. That's all.
He responds in Thieves' Cant.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever think about touching a single scale on my son's head, I will hunt you down to the ends of the earth and turn you into a pile of ash. He then is going to please make me an opposed athletics check.
Not good. Athletics?
Athletics.
That's not. Oh, that was not what I thought it was. 7.
Okay. He picks you up by the collar of your shirt,
Mm-hmm.
opens the door, and throws you into the street. And he then turns to T and says, if you do not still want to bring the lunch to my son, I will do it. Tell your friend that he can go fuck himself.
Oh
Whoa.
no, this time.
Threatened my child.
Oh, Tat.
You sound just like your mom. What did you say, sir?
I know in my heart of hearts that there's no digging myself out of what I just did. Maybe his son was maybe not the way to go. I really thought it would be a good push.
You did?
Do you
Why?
think about all of Tat's decisions? Full disclosure.
I genuinely thought the intimidation check was going to be high enough for that to really sell.
It was a good intimidation check. The intimidation was if he took you seriously or not. He did take you seriously. He just then wanted to fuck up your shit.
Let me think.
What time of day is it?
It's like
It's
morning. It's mid-morning.
So what?
Too early
You're
for
still
this.
busy.
Okay. I'm just curious because good. Fuck.
Can I while he, because this is something I was thinking about doing, and we got wrapped up in that scene. Can I, while he was manhandling me, have stolen my money back, or at least 300 of the gold?
Make me a sleight of hand check.
Of course. It's not bad. 23.
Yeah, you are able to steal back about 300.
Perfect. All I've ever wanted. And what I just did, I have zero regrets.
God.
I have a few regrets, mostly because I'm just not a big guy, and I gambled a lot on that, and it did not pay off. But
I hate to see it.
I must say, this is not how I envisioned any of this going.
you know what? I didn't either. He just seemed like a bad dude, and I wanted to get to the bottom of it. I want to, I don't know. I now know his name, and I also wrote it down because I'm extra sneaky.
Yeah.
And I can I'm gonna look. So there's the guy back in the place now.
He's still there. He's waiting to see if T is going to keep his son's lunch or give it back to him.
I'm gonna deliver the lunch. He seems like a nice guy.
All right. He will sort of nod at you and be like, "I'm going to find out on my lunch break whether you delivered the lunch. So, please do it."
Cool.
I will ask. There's not anything dangerous in this bag, right?
It's a fucking sandwich
Okay.
for my
good.
toddler.
Oh, you have a toddler? How cute.
Yes.
Do you have a picture?
On
God.
my desk, I do. Yes.
Oh, he's adorable.
We have to go. Can I fully under my breath be like, we gotta go. We need to leave.
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
He
we'll go
just
deliver the sandwich.
shakes his head and walks back into the records office.
T,
Yeah?
can you Lunan go and take the lunch to the kid, and then can you swing by back the records office, and find any paper record information, like go in to tell the guy that like everything's okay, like we dropped off the lunch, and then go into the records office and get me more information on Bayou Daista. just as much information as you can find without using the thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool. And I will meet you back at the the court building, the courthouse,
The
council building. Yeah, I'll meet you back there. Okay.
Okay.
That's all I've ever wanted in the world. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so you two head to the school to drop off the lunch.
Yes.
Okay. Tat, I have the beginning of your research starting in the council building. Is that cool?
That's perfect for me.
Cool. So you head back to the council building, and actually, when you get there, you run into Theoden, whose accent I need to remember. Theoden, whose accent I didn't write down. I'm gonna assume he's British. So you bump into Theoden, and he goes, "Oh, Tat. I was able to do a bit of research this morning. Do you want to know what I found?"
I absolutely do. Thank you for getting back to me.
Of course. So he sort of brings you over to a table in the research center. I was like, right, so I was looking for this chaos is coming term. As far as I can tell, it's not a term that has really been used, as a specific thing in any instance. I did find a lot of examples of sort of gods and entities that have to do a bit with chaos. So I've got a lot of gods of trickery. So he sort of hands you over a list. The list includes these are trickery related gods. He's got a Bashaba, the goddess of misfortune.
Bashaba?
Bashaba. Beshaba.
Okay.
Cyric, the god of lies. That's Cyric. Lyra, the goddess of illusion.
Hey, spell that?
Leira. Mask, the god of thieves, spelled like a mask.
Yes.
Shar, the god of darkness and loss, Shar. And Waukeen, the goddess of trade, which is Waukeen.
I'm sorry, one more time?
Waukeen.
Joaquin Phoenix.
That's what I thought too when I read it. So he goes, those are the actual gods, like celestial gods that are associated in some form with trickery. Yeah, what's up?
After god of misfortune, who was it?
Cyric, the god of lies. Cyric.
And then Shar was the god of what?
Of darkness and loss.
Okay.
So he's like, yeah, so that's my sort of list of gods, deities related to trickery. Nobody's really about chaos other than sort of the author, which is sort of a rung above the celestial deities. He's sort of kind of associated with chaos and order. However, instead of gods, a lot of other entities are very associated with chaos. The Archfey, the whole kind of thing is being chaotic, most of them. So I've got another list of that. You've got, obviously we don't have any real names of Archfey, because, fairy lore and all that, but we've got the Prince of Fools, the Queen of Air and Darkness, the Prince of Frost are sort of the most chaotic Archfey.
What was the? You said the Queen of.
The Queen of Air and Darkness.
What was after Queen of Air and Darkness?
The Prince of Frost.
Oh, like Jack Frost.
Perhaps.
I'm cracking your code.
Cracking my code. All right.
I solved the first puzzle.
And then he goes, of course, other than Archfey, the sort of opposite end of the spectrum to the celestial deities, there's fiends. So many fiends have to do with chaos. Like most of them, so, demons, demodans, hellhounds are all very associated with chaos. You've also got some very specific, like the big fiends that are sort of comparable to deities in power. The most like chaotic ones are the Prince of Deception, the Night Serpent, and Baphomet.
Night Serpent?
Yeah.
Night like in shining armor, or night like nighttime?
Nighttime.
He said the Night Serpent and what was the last one?
Baphomet, Baphomet.
Got it. And these are all just super powerful fiends?
Yes. And you may make either a religion or an investigation check to see if you can figure out which, if any, of these things that he has listed are the most relevant.
Cool. 19.
19. It's a little hard to narrow down. You do think it's probably not any of the gods. Maybe the god of lies, perhaps, is the one that's the most likely out of the gods. You don't know a lot about the Fae, so you're honestly can't get a read on that. Fiends seem the most likely.
Yeah.
And probably it is one of those, more powerful, chaotic entities. Cool.
Did I get a sense of the three fiends, the big ones that you mentioned? Which one was the most powerful?
You are not sure based just on what he told you who's the most powerful. You could ask him.
I'm not gonna.
Cool. So do you have anything else that you want to ask him before you go off and do your own research?
And that was just everything he just said was everything that he found?
Yeah, he didn't roll very high.
Thanks for getting back to me. I have a lot to look into now. These are some really good leads. And I understand, like, one morning and night of looking into everything, I understand that if that it isn't like super specific or anything. I would trust me. This is more than I had imagined. I could get out of somebody from just asking a favor.
Yeah. Well, you're very welcome. I mean, you all saved my mother's life, so I do whatever I can.
True. Hey, I mean, I'm not a very what's the word?
Chivalrous.
I'm not some what? Oh my god. No. What? I'm not a very I'm not someone who has a lot of humility. But
Yeah.
you don't thank me or any of us really. It was mostly your dad. So just But have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, if you need anything, here's my card.
He takes a card, sort of puts it in the little pocket of his robe.
I do want it to be known that on the card it does say, Tomalton, TinkerTat, owner of Tat's one-stop shop for all your tinkering wants and needs. Tinkering is what I do. And on the back set, it is an ad for the card company. That is also owned by me, and it says, Tat's one-stop card shop for all your cards, wants and needs. Cards is what we do.
Yikes.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks at both sides and sort of gives you a little like, okay, all right. I kind of like this guy. That's fun.
I mean this in the most affectionate way, Braeden Swain. I hate you.
Hey,
I don't mean that in an affectionate way. I hate you.
hey, it's what I do.
He
So
takes
yeah,
the
so
card. He
yeah.
takes the card and is like, right, well, the council building is at your disposal. If you need help with anything else, you can,
Oh, I
I'll
had
be
a
around.
super important question.
Sure.
Do you know the guy, the Dragonborn guy at the records office? His name is
Baidu?
yeah, that
Oh
guy.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Like
My little sister and his son go to school together.
uh, is he like a do you is this is he like a do you think he's like a good guy, or do you think he's kind of weird?
He's a good guy as far as I know. I mean,
How,
don't
how well do you know him?
I don't know him super well. I mean, he comes into the tavern sometimes, and I've seen him.
When does he come into the town to do what?
To get a drink
Does he ever
occasionally.
does he ever meet anybody there?
I mean, he meets friends. Pretty much everyone in the town comes into the tavern at some point.
Friends? I mean, like, just I'm sorry for prying. I just I gotta check on every stone.
Has he
That-
done something?
Not outright.
Okay.
So you don't, but you didn't recognize any of his friends that he meets up with, or
No,
did you?
I do. I try to make note of people that I don't recognize in the tavern. I don't really make note of people that I do.
Did he ever meet with anybody that you didn't recognize?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
But to
Well,
be fair, I only see people if they're in the tavern late when it's when I'm coming home from work. If you it would be better to ask one of my parents or my sister. They're there more
Definitely, for the DM, definitely gonna make a pit stop after I do the other stuff.
often. Cool.
Cool. So that's it. So thanks for. I know that was a weird line of questioning. But thank you.
I think you're allowed at least one weird line of questioning at the moment.
Thank you. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
You're welcome. As I said, go, knock yourself out, and I'll be around if you need any more help. Or you can ask one of the other clerics, and yeah.
Can I ask him? I'm sorry. I just remembered one thing. There's I ran into this little piece of information about kind of like and he's a cleric of the writing, right?
Yes.
This kind of like antithesis to your church called the Unwritten.
Okay. I have heard of it.
What do you know about it?
Not much. Nobody really knows much about it. I can show you a book that has a passage, about the information that we have, but it's, as far as anybody can tell, it is a very small, very secretive cult.
And does the church see it as a threat in any way?
Not particularly. I mean, they are sort of the antithesis of what we do and what we uphold. So that's always something that's a bit unsettling to know about. But, we don't have any records of whether they even actually exist. And if they do, if they have any real sort of power. So I wouldn't say that we feel particularly threatened.
Okay. Well, thanks again. That passage. If I could just if I could just look at that passage real
Sure.
quick.
Yes. He leads you into the library, grabs the book that you guys were already looking at earlier. And
Oh,
shows you
okay.
that same passage that you have already
Got
read.
it. I was just kind of hoping. Cool. Well, thank you so much. Again, have a wonderful day. You have my card.
Absolutely. There is no useful information on this card, but I do have
Oh
it.
shit. Well, you know where to find me. I mean,
Yeah, I will find you if I need anything, and likewise. And he gives you a little wave, and he heads off to do his job.
well then I will go about what I was gonna do.
All right, you're gonna go about your research. Okay, so the first thing that you are looking for is the connections between chaos and the Grim Reaper.
Uh-huh.
The first thing that you start looking into is just general information about the Grim Reaper. So you know that Zakkas knows a lot and has filled you in on a good amount, but you don't know that much. So you get a good sort of basic outline of what he's like. So the Grim Reaper is an entity that has been active for, as far as people can tell, nearly 50 years.
Got it.
Not many people have actually seen him, but the few that have and have lived to tell the tale give the same description of a humanoid figure shrouded in black robes, wearing a white skull mask. I can speak. White skull mask, and brandishing a scythe. He is also described as having huge skeletal wings. So many people assume, as you guys have as well, that he is a fallen Aasimar.
All right.
The victims of the Grim Reaper always have nightmares that increase in frequency for varying amounts of time before they're found dead. Most victims have nightmares for weeks on end, but a few people have had them for only a handful of days before they were found dead.
Shit. I got a really good. Is of the people? Do I get any information about the people that he haunts? As far as like, what I'm looking for is any like pattern.
Any sort of
Where
pattern?
as far as like, were these people particularly good or particularly neutral, or like, or they are just any even semblance of.
There seems to be a wide variety in the victims of the Grim Reaper. You do note that not a crazy amount, but a good chunk of his victims are noted to be warlocks.
Interesting.
But other than that, it is a really wide variety with not any sort of, as far as you can tell, like statistically, no sort of like thread that connects all of the people.
Got it.
In terms of the dreams, most of the nightmares are described as shadows following people around or sort of watching them from corners. There are a few descriptions from people describing a huge entity that appears in their dreams that does not match the description of the Grim Reaper. It is described as a humongous shifting creature with purple scales.
I saw that, right?
You did. You did not note what color the scales were, but you did see a huge creature with scales. A few people, after waking up from nightmares, know only to refer to this entity as her.
Interesting. Ooh, super scaly. I also really desperately have to pee.
Do you want to go pee?
Can I tinkle, please?
Yes, we can take a little second. You guys can go to the school and deliver your little sandwich.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Take a moment.
Man, I wanted him to pee his pants.
Um.
Wanna do a break too? I think it's about an hour.
Oh yeah, we can do a little break. We'll do a little break.
Okay.
All right. So we'll do a little like 10-minute break, and then we'll be back. Bink. And we're back. Here we are, right in the middle of our little lore drop. Okay, what was the last thing that I said? Oh yes, people know this creature as her. So based on the research that you are doing, you are able to figure out that it seems like people over the years have started to kind of assume that the Grim Reaper is essentially some kind of executioner for whoever this her is. That there seems to be some sort of like connection there. No one has successfully figured out who she is, but it is assumed that she's either some sort of deity or fiend or other like powerful entity like that.
What which of the gods that I got a list of were feminine?
Feminine. Let's see. Scroll back. Bashaba, Lyra,
One
and
second. I'm marking as I go. Lyra and you said Joaquin
are all goddess.
and then it was just the Queen of Air and Darkness for the Fae. And then
as for the fiends, you don't know.
Got it. Super cool, understandable. I just want to put this question out for the group: is like if the Grim Reaper is an executioner, why was he able to just be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna kill her"? Whatever. I fully forgot her name. Yeah. That's just something I wanted to put to the group. Obviously, we're not going to talk about it right now, but I'm putting you back in mind.
Noted.
Yes. And more about the Grim Reaper. Is that it?
That is pretty much it.
Cool.
I am going to allow you to make an investigation check now that you have a description of this entity. I'm going to allow you to look into... I'm going to let you pick 3 entities from your list to look into, to compare the description of, to see if her description matches any of those.
Got it.
So that is either any of the gods, any of the archfey, any of the fiends.
Okay.
But you have to pick 3 specific ones.
And 3 separate investigation checks?
You may make 1 investigation check to see if any of the 3 match the description.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the Night Serpent. What was Joaquin the goddess of?
Trade.
Okay, well, not gonna do that. And Lyra was the goddess of
Illusion.
I'm gonna go with the Night Serpent, the Queen of Air and Darkness, and I'm gonna go with Lyra. Yeah. And so this just a flat investigation?
Flat investigation.
It's not bad. 26.
26. Lyra is a goddess that, as the goddess of illusion, takes many forms. There is not one specific description of her in any way, shape, or form. She can look like whatever she wants. The Queen of Air and Darkness is, I believe, an unseelie fae, so she's essentially a dark fairy. She is. There's not a super specific description of her, but she is essentially described as, powerful, beautiful, fairy wings, like flowing hair, all that jazz.
Yeah.
The night serpent is described as. Hold on, I think I have a specific description. The night serpent is described. No, I don't. Never mind. Is described as a ginormous serpent with a forked tongue, huge teeth, and purple scales.
I knew one of them were gonna pay off.
And yeah, that is what you get. As you are doing some research on the night serpent, the sort of passage that you get while describing her, it describes her as a gigantic purple serpent who spends her time devouring the nightmares and fears of both mortals and immortals.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Cool. Very.
That's what I've got for you related to that first chunk of research. Before you look into your second part, is there anything else that you want to focus on this stuff?
If you will allow me, I would like to make another investigation check specifically for the night serpent.
Sure. What would you specifically like to find out?
This is a weird. I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for is, but like associates of.
Sure.
Right. Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead and make
just
me a check.
well, so I want to. I think I want to clarify a little bit more.
Sure.
I'm looking for like common threads that in researching the night serpent, things that pop up along with the night serpent more than once,
Cool.
or like repeatedly, as if it was a pattern. Cool. Yeah. So you said just an investigation check, right? Boom. It's an 11.
Okay.
But it is a natural 1.
Oh, that trumps the 11.
It does, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Oof.
Cool. Well, I'll just have to look again tomorrow.
That's rough, buddy. Yeah, you are looking for more books about the night serpent, and you just can't find them.
God, they must be on the top shelf. Fuck.
Cool. So your second phase of research, you were looking into Chaos is Coming as a phrase, both historically and recently. So again, as you have sort of looked before, and as Theoden looked, you don't see any like historical uses of it as a phrase. And you also don't see anything sort of on record of it being used recently. There's no, like, news about it, being a thing that's happening. So, you assume that this is information that you're not going to find in a research center. So, you do what you do best, and you head out, hit the streets. So you said you wanted to stop at the tavern first, correct? Do you want to make that part of this, or do you want to do that later?
It can be part of this.
Part of this? Cool.
I do also want to go and after I accomplish everything, I want to stumble upon what's his name, Baron's residence, because
Sure.
I did hear I did hear him say where he was
You
staying.
did, yes.
I remember that, though I don't remember the name, but Tat for sure would.
It's the Brewbuckle Inn. Yes,
The
and I
Brewbuckle.
think I don't remember how Baron told you his room number, and whether that would be something that Tab.
I don't know.
I don't believe that you.
That's
would
fine.
have heard
I
his
just
room
need a
number.
building.
Cool. Terrifying.
So yeah. So after I do all my things, I will stumble upon that.
Cool. All right. Remind me of that when we're done with this part.
Cool.
Cool. So you go around to a few places. You stop. You do stop in some taverns. So if you want to do that discussion,
Yeah, we can run that. Yeah.
now we can do that real quick. So cool. So you walk into the Hyrule Inn. Fulry is there, manning the bar. It's midday, so it's pretty empty. But both Fulry and her husband Braeden are there, sort of cleaning some stuff up.
Hey guys.
Tat, hello.
Hey. I had a couple questions. I know you guys get a lot of people coming through here and whatnot. But do you guys know Bayou Deista?
Baidu, yes, of course.
Yeah. And he comes in here every now and then.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Yeah. And
As you're talking, she sets a cup of ale in front of you, and just sort of slides it over to you.
thank you.
You're welcome.
How much is this?
On the house.
You really don't have to do that.
I know I don't have to. I want to.
Thank you. Does Bayou ever come in here with anyone that you don't recognize from the city? Anyone you don't know?
Most of the time, he's in here with other just sort of members of, citizens.
Mm-hmm.
I did actually one time see him in here, oh god, probably a week ago, with this, I think half-elf that I didn't recognize. In a moment, I'll tell you more information about it. Potentially. Yes, it was an elf. It was about a week ago. He sort of had a large cloak on, large black cloak that with the hood up. It was a bit. I noticed it because he seemed like a bit of an odd character, sort of shady looking. I didn't go up to the table and help them. Adam did, but
Can I talk to him?
yeah, of course, he's right over there. Aiden's on the other side of the room.
I
cleaning
just
some tables.
I asked him about the encounter.
I think I remember that. We get a lot of people in here, but
Well, yeah, I know, and I hate to push, but this half elf. Do you recognize anything else aside from clothes? I'm sorry, I may have cut her off too quickly. Did she recognize any like physical features outside of like clothing?
let's see. It was, it's elf, not half elf. That's my bad.
God.
He was like wearing all black clothing, sort of decently long, like half tied back, brown hair. And she couldn't really see his face.
Said long brown hair.
Mhm.
Couldn't see his face. Cool. So what I'm trying to get out of her husband is
So he's the one who serviced the table, so he might be able to give you more.
yeah,
of a
more
description.
looking for more of a description and if he maybe heard anything.
In terms of description, he gives you the same description that Folry gave you, but he says he also had a large scar over his, I think it was his left eye. And he had an odd sort of accent. It sounded a bit like you, actually. So not odd, but not common to the area.
Like from where like the accent is like where I'm from.
Potentially, I suppose.
Shit. Do I know any elves with large scars over their left eye?
You do not know anyone that matches this description.
Okay. And was there any other physical traits or anything?
Not that I noticed.
And did you overhear anything at the table?
Unfortunately, no. I stopped by, filled up their drinks, sort of asked how everyone was doing. Baiju was friendly as usual, and this person, I didn't catch his name. Wasn't very talkative, but thanked me for the drinks, and that was about it.
Did you happen to notice any weapons or anything on him? I mean, I'm gonna stop myself.
I didn't notice any, no. But that doesn't mean he didn't have any.
Okay. Well, thank you. And I'm gonna finish the ale, and I'm gonna keep going on doing my thing.
All right.
And I'm gonna thank. I keep forgetting her name. Thedra. Folry.
What did you say?
I said Folry. I thank her for the drink, and I leave.
Cool. She gives you pinches your cheek a little bit.
Oh, shucks.
Sends you on your way. Cool. So you head to a few more places, sort of look in if there's anybody who give you some information. You head to the other taverns in town. You go backstage of the theater, and you're sort of walking around just casually using a little bit of thieves' cant to see if anybody has anything to say. Eventually, you find yourself in a magic item shop called the Striped Tome. So,
the Striped Tome?
Yes.
Interesting.
What would you be saying in Thieves' Cant? What's a sort of general thing that you would be just trying to figure out if people know what you're talking about?
And this was this was looking for specifically. It's still on we're still on the Grim Reaper, right?
Yes. So you're sort of looking for anyone who give you information about the chaos is coming.
Oh, chaos is coming, right? Yeah. Casually found.
Why don't you ask if there's anything that helps with chaos or something in the magic shop?
I'm thinking.
Chaos.
I think you were specifically sort of saying some things in Thieves' Cant because you found that has worked. So
Yeah.
if nobody understands what you're saying, it'll sound like something completely innocuous.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll say in Thieves' Cant I'll say chaos is coming and I would like to help it. So.
Okay.
Very interesting. I'm so scared right now because I am by myself.
Yep. So there's two people in this magic shop. They both look older. one with a long gray beard and short gray hair, and the other was sort of like salt and pepper gray hair pulled up into a bun. When you say that, they both sort of give you this like weird little smile. And the one with the beard responds in Thieves' Cant and invites you to go through a door in the back of the shop.
Fucking idiot.
And suggests that you may find some answers there.
That's nice knowing you, Tat.
I say thank you, and I walk through the door.
Cool.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm so fucking scared.
You find yourself in what looks like a storage room. So there's a lot of stuff in here. It seems to be like the excess magical items, and also just like crates and a bunch of stuff. It's decently dark in here, but not so dark that you can't see. And you have dark vision anyways, I think.
Yeah.
A little ways in, sitting on a crate, whittling something, a little piece of wood with a dagger, you see an elven man with a long black cloak with the hood pulled over his head. As you come in, he looks up and sort of looks you up and down, and as he turns to you, you notice a large scar over his left eye. And he goes, I don't know who you are, but if they let you in here, then you must be smart enough to keep your mouth shut. Or I have some sort of information that you need so that we can sort of work out a deal.
Oh, you're the kind of person that works out deals.
That's not exactly how I... that's so southern. That's not exactly how I describe myself. God. But,
well,
I can make
we,
exceptions.
Speaking in terms of information, that being one of the most valuable currencies in our world, I keep hearing this thing, and it gets me real interested.
Yeah?
Makes me a little excited, to be honest. And I just wanted to know more about the coming of chaos.
Well, you've come to the right place. That's so southern. Why can I not have the right accent?
The wild is
The
yours.
wild is yours.
Oh, wild.
Yeah,
Is
what?
yours. Yeah, what?
Yeah,
You little clam with the pile inside. You've come to the right place.
Good.
Now listen. I'm not gonna give away all our secrets, but I can give you a little bit. But if we're gonna be working out a bit of a deal here, here's the deal. I'll tell you a little bit of what I know. You keep your fucking mouth shut.
Scouts on it.
Good. Because, won't go into detail, but, it would be better if nobody knew that I was here.
Hey. I would like to lean in real close. I would like to say, it would be better if no one knew I was here. So.
I have a question for you. Are you being truthful?
Absolutely. I would love it if no one knew I was here.
Okay.
I also have not lied once in this conversation on purpose.
Okay.
'Cause
Alright.
I'm not taking any fucking chances.
Moving on then. So he goes, now, like I said, I'm not going to give away all our secrets, but the whole chaos is coming thing, I guess you call it a calling card.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's sort of it's a warning and a promise and an indicator, all wrapped up in one. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
there's a lot of people that use it that know what it means, and it's more people than you would think, and more people than I know about. I'm just I'm a small cog in the machine, you know.
Okay.
So what's why are you so interested? You want it?
I think I gotta know more before I answer that question.
That's fair. That's fair. Well,
You're really trying.
I'm trying so hard. I don't know why. I normally can't get out of a New York accent. Now I can't get in it. You know, there's only so much that I know. There's only so much that I can say. You know.
Well,
But
there's just somebody else who knows more who might be able to.
oh, of course. But I'm not gonna tell you that.
Oh, hey. Fair enough.
You know, I gotta take care of my own skin. There's a lot of plans in the works, and nobody knows everything. I mean, well, I guess somebody probably knows everything, but I don't know who it is. Yeah, lots of things in the works.
Is there maybe a time and place where, some like-minded folks might come together to discuss things of this nature?
There's not like, you know, a big fucking community meeting about this shit.
Well, no, what? No, a big community meeting. No, I was, a quiet poker game. Something, you know what I mean? Just something, something in a back room, a dark hallway.
It's a little more individual than that. You know, some people like me.
I
Some
mean,
people like me. I suppose you'd call me a recruiter.
yeah, but I mean, like, if it's so individual, I don't know. If I'm really looking for something bigger, and I don't know. Maybe I just head out. I'm sorry to be wasting your time. I just, I want to be part of something. And right now, you're sounding like, oh, it's like feels like a fucking pyramid scheme. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe I just gotta check out.
If you don't want to be part of it,
the intention
that's
of that
not my
statement,
problem. I know what the intention of it is.
and it's not.
Make me a persuasion check.
Not. I mean, my persuasion isn't good. I'm just hoping. 14.
Okay.
We're dancing on a line. Really dancing on a line. Can I also add to that? Not the check, but just add, like, I have a lot of things that I could bring to the table, and I only want to bring them to the table if it's going to be appreciated and be impactful. So I just don't.
Listen, I'm Southern again.
The world is your
The world is your oyster. I'm British now. Good fuck. The world is your oyster. You what? You little clam with the pile inside. I'm a recruiter. You know? My job in this city is done already. You know, I'm not really looking for people. So, honestly, it's not that important to me whether you join up or not. You know, we're sort of hit our quota here.
Oh! You're hitting the quota. Okay, well,
Listen, if you want to be part of it,
Now,
I
you
can't get you straight in anyway. That's not really how it works.
you sound like you're from my neck of the woods. I mean, unless you slip into that southern accent again.
I
You sound like
travel a lot.
you you sound like you're from my neck of the woods, and you probably have heard things from back in the day when you grew up in the neighborhood. You know, I mean,
Maybe.
no, you hear things about certain people with certain shadows with certain skills.
Yeah.
Maybe I know a shadow.
Tell you what. I'll talk to some people that are above me in the ranks. See if we can arrange something.
I would like
want
to.
to look into you a little bit more.
Hey. Oh, shit. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you. Is there some place is some place we're gonna meet? Because it's gonna be one of those you find me type of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just want you to know, I'm not exactly bad at looking behind my back. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna shake his hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach out my hand. That I'll see you soon.
Maybe.
Does he shake my hand? He shakes my
does.
hand. When I shake his hand, oh, this is so risky. Never mind. I can't. I'm not good enough.
I'm so curious now to know what you're thinking of doing.
I'm thinking like I want to check his pockets for things. But that being said, that could turn up absolutely nothing because he does seem relatively low on the totem pole. That being said, we don't have a whole lot of leads. I have a pretty good sleight of hand. I'm gonna do it.
You gonna do it? All right. Roll your sleight of hand versus his perception.
Oh wait, he probably has an amazing deception.
Perception.
Oh, perception. It's probably not bad either. Okay, whatever. 26.
He rolled really low. He does not notice.
Thank God.
Are you trying to take anything out of his pockets?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm-
He does not
Oh,
have... Oh, go ahead.
I'm trying to feel around. If I feel something that sparks an interest, if I feel something that kind of like
Broke
sparks,
him.
like a scrap of paper or something that could indicate any other information, I will then take that. But if I don't feel anything that could have information on it, then I don't.
It seems like his pockets are... There's a lot of weapons. There's a lot of, like, hidden knives and daggers. He has a few, like a couple of, like, little carved wooden things that clearly he's just been working
whittling.
on while he's whittling. He seems to have no sort of identification, no sort of information or anything on him.
Got it. Okay, cool. Then I don't take anything.
Cool.
And I walk out.
Before you leave, he's gonna go... What's your name, kid?
Lamley Treehoff.
Nice to meet you, Lamley. I'm Rillatar. Sharon.
What? What did he just? Oh, he
He's-
said real talk, Jerome. Got it.
No. Rillatar. Sharon.
Can I get? Would I know a spelling for that?
Yes. RILITAR space SHARONE.
Cool. Good to meet you. And then I'll walk out. Big
As
old.
you walk into the magic shop, the two older gentlemen both sort of turn to you, and let me see where they are.
And you-
The one with the beard goes. Did you find everything you were looking for today?
Do I get the sense that he at least works there, or is like the owner? Your shop has many wonderful amenities, and many have been very accommodating.
Excellent. Well, do let me know if there's anything else that catches your fancy.
Well, if all goes well, I'm sure I'll be back soon enough.
Excellent.
And then I leave.
And I'm out. All right. Cool.
Holy shit, that was intense. I cannot believe I got out of there alive. Oh my god. I love that you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I was really worried that you were gonna do something stupid, so that's why there were two very powerful wizards in the front of the shop, ready to fuck you up if you did something stupid.
I'm just so glad that occasionally I have good ideas.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Cool.
Good to see.
So very occasionally.
Is there any? Do I go anywhere?
No.
We're on my. Okay,
that's,
cool.
That's that for your research.
Then I
Does he still
then
wanna
I go
to
to.
Yeah, you still
I
want to
want-
stop by the Brew Buckle Inn?
Uh-huh.
Cool. What's it's probably like getting close to midday by now. Are they at the pastry shop or not? They are not. Cool. So
I go-
you
I go
make-
up to the front desk.
All right. Hold on. Find your person. Ah.
That was so. I still haven't gotten over that I pulled that off.
Yep.
That was so very cool. I think that might be the coolest thing I've done since we started this campaign.
It's pretty good. I am glad that you didn't do something stupid.
Yeah.
Right. So you walk into the Brewbuckle Inn. There is a older looking dwarven lady behind the sort of front desk / bar area. She has sort of graying brown hair, and she, looks at you as you come in and goes, "Alright, what can I do for you?"
Hi. I got invited to come over here. To Baron's room. But they forgot to tell me the room number.
Make me a... I will let you pick between Would you say you are more trying to hide the fact that you are lying, or you are more trying to persuade this person to do something?
I think right now I want to hide the fact that I'm lying.
Okay, make a deception check, please.
15.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Right. Well, if there is a baron that's staying here, I'm afraid you'll just have to wait until he comes down.
Can
Cool.
they be
I'm gonna.
downstairs right now?
You know what? If you would like so, sure.
Sick. I got to hold on to the gold that was gonna.
Are you going to bribe somebody else?
That is how he works.
God.
It worked last time, didn't it?
He's a simple man. Yeah,
I
so
took them?
the staircase is behind you. You can hear footsteps.
I'm paranoid. I whip around.
Cool. Baron and Zach are and Zakkas are both walking down the stairs. What do they look like right now?
Gay.
They're fine. Yeah.
They're fine.
They're fine.
Clothed, but a bit rumpled. Sorry. Sort of walking very, very close to each other as they come down the stairs toward you.
Now, I don't believe you that this pastry shop is going to be the best that I've ever had.
It's really fucking good pastries.
Oh, we're going to the pastry shop.
No, we're not going to the pastry shop.
Look who it is.
Hey,
And he
if I,
walks over and sort of like slings an arm around your shoulder, Tat.
if I could remind you,
Oh, there's a wall.
Oh, the wall's still
Does
up
the
this
I
morning.
didn't realize that the wall lasted that long.
What's the statute of limitations on that wall, Tat?
Hey.
Zakkas,
TinkerTat?
I have to talk to you about a super incredibly secret and important, and certainly has to stay between you and me. And there's some big old shit about to go down.
I love secrets.
Yes, yeah, I'm sure. You know what? I'm taking down the wall for just a second,
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm gonna say that truly, I'm sure Zach has had a wonderful time. If I need to pay you to leave, I will.
I was promised pastries.
Oh my God, can we go get pastries?
I will castrate you right here.
I don't think that you understand the sheer importance of what I need to tell you, and I cannot say a word with this stranger here.
Baron, if you don't mind, could we have your room for a moment?
I suppose so. But you both owe me pastries after this.
You know what? Absolutely fine. I'll buy you 2 pastries.
Good. So he walks you guys up to room 109.
I'm glad you like
Holds
that
the
room.
door. Holds the door for you, lets you in, and locks it.
Cool. Perfect. I love being in a locked room with Zach. I fill him in on literally everything.
Okay.
Make a perception check for me, both of you, please.
I also don't do it loudly because I am ultra paranoid right now.
Okay.
He's
First, make a
buzzing.
perception check,
Okay.
and then secondly, I will ask for a stealth.
Natural 1.
I rolled like ass too.
Oh,
And then the
First
second
roll of
one,
game, ball
the
sack.
second one was what?
Stealth.
Alright, he's updating. I rolled a 5 on the die. I got
Okay, yeah.
I think it's like a 6.
Not
Don't worry about
not not a great stealth, but I got 19.
it. Okay. And again, I'll do this again. You may either both roll individually, or one of you may roll at disadvantage for the group.
I'm not rolling for stealth. I have a
Okay,
disadvantage
so-
on that.
Roll again.
Cool.
Take a lower number.
I'm so upset. It's 19. It's still 19. That second one was so much better.
Cool.
Cool.
So first of all, you threatened somebody with a child.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. So not the point of everything that's going on.
You threatened the life of just some poor man.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Some poor man who just happens to be talking to what I think is the entryway to the widest spreading cult in the entire fucking world.
I mean, the unwritten does sound
Just,
fucked up.
just happens to be talking to him in the bar. I don't care if his kid's made of fucking gold. I don't care. I don't care if his kid is the Messiah. I don't care if he's literally like grants me all the wishes I want. I don't care. I just don't care.
Alright, well, how about this? We leave the sun. We might be able to kill the guy.
It's super important that we get this guy, because maybe I may have. Yes.
Question: do you mention the name of this person to Zach?
No.
Okay.
Well,
Not yet. Not in this room that I'm not comfortable in.
Cool.
so I have a question. So you worked your way a little bit into their interest.
Into the
Into the
What?
interest of whoever the fuck that person is.
yeah, yes. And so because of that, I maybe, and by maybe I mean most definitely told them my real name. So here's the thing. Here's a super important thing that I also am pretty sure that the man at the records office also knows my real name, though I didn't tell him.
Right. So,
And we need to at least get that guy into a place where they can't go asking him questions, because I was, again, maybe over the line, and he wouldn't really want me in his little group.
how about I save your ass and I come with you and I do the talking?
With the dragon.
Not with the dragon, but with the other guy. Whenever they
Under
find
no
you.
circumstances. That's a terrible idea.
How is that a terrible idea, mister? I'm gonna threaten this kid and his father with knives into
Okay,
their ears.
I
I
had
can talk my way out of a paper bag. You
I
make
had-
it worse.
I had a bad idea and then followed it up with a very good idea. I think I'm on an even playing field right now.
I think you're right, but I think you might need some help instead of joining this cult all by yourself.
Sure, but I can't just show up with some other person. I want you know how paranoid I am, right?
Mhm.
They're more paranoid. Okay, so if I show up with this guy who I don't know, definitely has a reputation around the city for being a goody two shoes, then maybe that's not a good idea.
They don't know me other than that I'm a bounty hunter. I don't do anything other than that. I'm not a goody two shoes for the first. He's no, never mind. I'm not gonna say that a lot. Never mind. Anyway,
My point is that they're very paranoid,
yeah.
and we can't let them talk to the Dragonborn guy, because also not saying his name on purpose, not just going the Dragonborn guy. We can't let them talk to him, because then he'll be able to tell him that I was asking the wrong questions.
So, give it to me straight here. You are going to kill this man.
I don't know that I'm gonna kill him, but I do know that we can't let him talk to somebody right now.
All right. Well, let's do that first, and then I highly, highly recommend that you do not go to this cult meeting alone. If I need to pretend to have a vow of silence, I will. I don't care.
Hey, I don't know when the meeting's gonna happen. They're gonna find me.
Well, meet your new bunkmate then.
Jesus.
I
Lunan's
won't
gonna
try to cuddle with you. I'll give that to you straight.
be good. We got to go take care of this now. Also, T and Lunan should be at the records office. Or no, they should be at the council building. Or if they're not still at the records office.
Or the school.
Are you gonna
Or
get
the
my
school.
junior
Where the
adventurer
school are we
killed?
supposed to go to?
I'm
I
sorry?
told her parents I would look after her. Are you gonna get my junior adventurer killed?
No, she was doing perhaps the simplest task anybody could ever ask, which was dropping off a school lunch and then doing a little bit of extortion.
Just a bed.
Alright. You are constantly in cock block. I need you to know that is.
I am so sorry. However, you understand how important this is.
Unfortunately, I do, and I also do recognize that for the 5th time this week, you have dug yourself into a hole and also put both of your feet in your mouth. That is fucking impressive.
Hey, I tell you what, it's what I do.
Mm.
You're gonna get this boot in your ass next. Shit.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, whatever you gotta do to get you down the fucking stairs.
Cool. He's gonna kick him in the ass.
Make an attack roll, please.
Jesus. You can't hit my DC. No way.
I can't hit your DC.
Your AC.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, my AC. I'm an idiot.
Your DN, these nuts.
How does a 23 sound?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay, fine.
You take 5 points damage.
You're a piece of shit. We're about to go, like, do something
Your
dangerous.
fucking unarmed strike, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's because it's on face strength based.
Yeah.
You said 5 points of damage?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Because he wanted to go get pastries with his fuck buddy, and now
The fate of the world versus pastries? Am I the only one in this entire group with the priorities straight? Well, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. With the priorities in line.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, also it's you talking, so whether or not it is actually the fate of the universe, kind of, who knows?
I didn't. It is super possible that it could be so big. It could be so big, and the fact that it could even maybe be so big is we just got to do it.
Yeah.
We just have to go into it.
Yeah.
Also, we are both. I would like to think that we're both people who are trying to do what's good for the most people. And pastries doesn't really sound like most people.
They're gonna get him for everybody, but okay. Anyway, he's also just fucking with you. Like,
Yeah,
he
no,
lives to fuck with Tat.
I understand, and Kat is so
No.
incredibly paranoid right now that he's just can't. He just can't.
Yeah, I know. He's also gonna be like, alright, now that that's been taken care of, can you do me a favor? Can you take a deep breath? We'll get this sorted out. We always do. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, let's go downstairs then.
Okay. Tat is fast walking.
Alright, as you guys leave the room, you see Baron at the end of the hallway.
Oh shit! Was it was the door locked?
Yeah.
Or do we lock? Did we lock it, or
you
did?
can unlock it from the inside.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you see Baron sort of very casually leaning against the wall at the end of the hallway.
I brush past him.
Right, pastries then.
Rain check.
Tat has colossally fucked up.
Why am I not surprised?
I will get you your pastries tonight.
Alright.
You can
Tonight,
him
tomorrow, a
and
couple
his
weeks from
fucking
now.
wall for this.
Alright. Gonna need a bit more than pastries though.
I think that can be arranged.
No more innuendo. Come on, let's go. We gotta take care of something.
Well, two folks need some help. I know you're full of your little secrets, but I can be of assistance without getting in on the secrets. Just let me know.
And we don't tell him what it is. Can we just have him help us kill this guy?
I can help with that.
I will say it's. I think I would have said in the room that it's super important that we get the information out of him before we kill him.
Will you stand outside and we interrogate this guy, and then if we need you, we'll call you in?
Sure. Sounds fun.
Great. The more, you know what? In this very strange, specific scenario, the more the merrier. Let's go.
I can't believe that worked that way. Oh my god.
So he starts walking along with you, sidles right up to you. Tat is like, so, whose stick is up your arse?
I would like to stand completely still. I would like to only turn my head around. I would like to put my hand on the part of one's face that is or the neck that is also someone's face, like this, right?
On Baron?
And go, yeah, and go.
Cool.
Chaos is coming.
Ooh.
Make an insight check.
Oh my
Thank
god, the ironclad balls on that man.
He's insight, right?
Yep.
Good lord.
17.
No reaction.
Oh, you're a piece of shit.
She sort of looks at you and is like, is that like a
I
little
believe. I could
thing?
go down the street.
Well, are
I don't
you
let him
chaos?
finish. I go down. I
Because
don't let him.
I don't.
I go
I
down
didn't
the
think
street.
that
I
was
want
the
you-
situation that was happening.
Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
Cool. Yep. So he just heads along with you guys. We're gonna switch over now to a little bit earlier with T. and
Would
Lunan.
Zach had? Out of curiosity, would Zach had rolled insight on that? That's a big thing.
The fact that you did. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
you
actually,
can roll
yeah.
with insight.
With advantage
No.
because of intimacy.
Miko's lane. Fudge.
No advantage, because he also cannot directly see Baron's face because you are holding it.
11.
No, okay, fair enough.
I rolled
11? Yeah, you also don't get anything.
That's
What did you
yeah,
roll,
super.
Tad?
I rolled a 17.
I'm normally really good at insight. I just roll like shit.
I'm not very good at insight. I was really hoping it would throw them off enough that it would work.
Well,
a
it
bold
didn't.
move.
That was a bold move. I will say that was well played.
Okay,
Cool.
moving on.
T and Lunan, you guys have a little sandwich to deliver to a little boy.
Oh, you haven't run the scene yet.
This sounds like the perfect mission for them.
Yes, it does.
Yes, oh my god, we're so excited. We're gonna go to school.
Cool. So do you guys head right on toward the school?
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh, okay.
I don't know that any of you two have been in this city before.
T has, I think.
Certainly not without Zakkas.
Yeah.
So please,
Oh, wait, can I do some? Sorry.
yeah. Go
Never
ahead.
mind. You go first.
I was gonna have T roll me a history check to see if they remember where the school is, since they're the only one who's been here before. And what were you gonna say, River?
Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry, I got really excited because I had a thought, and then I became a little external. I get excited sometimes.
7.
You have no idea where the school is. So,
Okay.
gotta figure it out.
So, I honestly don't know where we're going. You know, you think that maybe they wouldn't leave us two by ourselves to do anything, because you know, while I have confidence in us, I don't think they do. So it kind of surprises me that we're doing this.
We're lost. I have no clue where we are.
Yeah, we are lost. We don't know where we are. Maybe we should ask someone.
Yeah.
Wild thought. Let's see.
Oh my god.
So you guys are currently still standing outside the records office. There are the closest things to you are two houses. One that's sort of behind the records office, and one that is sort of down a little path.
Can't you just go back inside and be like, hey, what was the
Yeah,
name
can I
of the
just
school?
go back inside and say, where's the school?
Sure. Yeah, you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We should probably just go back inside.
I'm gonna go back inside and talk to the Dragonborn and say, where is the school?
Yeah.
It is if you take the path to the
path.
east, the path, the road right outside.
The east.
Follow it east. When
At
it
the road.
comes to the fork, continue going east. Don't go south to leave the city, and don't go north to go in the middle of the city. Keep going east, but it's gonna sort of curve upward.
Okay.
The school is a
Okay.
decently large building that will be on the left that says school on it.
Okay.
Alright?
It's just a school.
It says school. It
Okay.
says the Delroom School on it.
Cool. Okay.
Do you remember my son's
Okay.
name?
No. But I would love to know it again.
His name is Anu. He is a...
Oh, I dropped my pen.
He picks up the picture on his desk and shows it to you, and you see, again, you see a blue dragonborn woman standing next to him, and between them is this sort of teal-colored little dragonborn guy. Because this is what he looks like.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Is there a
Okay.
front office in the school or something, or?
Yes, you should be able to either talk
Do we
to
need to know like a
an office or talk to the teacher, and then you should be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Off
We
we,
can do that.
go.
We can do that. Okay.
Cool. Do you guys follow the instructions that were given to you?
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Cool.
Might
When
be
you
more
get
dangerous than I thought it was.
to the fork in the road, please make me a history check, each of you.
I hate this.
Fuck.
Just
I don't even.
curious.
Oh, hold on. Let me pull up my.
T should be good at this.
T should be good at this.
Christ, okay.
Do
I
get
got
to
a
roll with
6.
Advantage.
Yes, I will allow that. You're good at remembering.
Woo!
things.
20.
Nat 20? Okay. You remember
God.
the instructions. So you continue east
God.
up the road, and sure enough, a bit, down, you do in fact see a nice building that has the Delroom School on a sign on the front.
Well, this does look like a very nice building. You know, I've never been to a school before.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to school.
How'd you learn to read
Let's go to
anyway?
school. Oh well, I don't know. It's just something I know how to do. But
Okay. So we're gonna
let's
go
go to
into
school.
the school.
Cool. You walk inside.
Yeah.
There's sort of a lot of kids just sort of around. And there is a large orange dragonborn who looks just a little bit frazzled and sees you walk in and goes up to you and goes, "Hello, can I help you with something?"
I'm looking for a new.
You're looking for a what?
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 What are you looking for?
What?
And it's Christian.
What
You're
are
looking
you
for a
saying?
child whose name is Anu.
Oh, Anu. Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Anu.
sorry,
Anu.
who are you and what do you want?
Oh, his daddy asked us to bring him
So-
lunch.
Yeah. So we met this guy, right? And we got into a little bit of trouble with this guy, and he was like, "Okay, well, I think it's like a test of some kind, like a test of like if we're nice or not." So I'm assuming that's kind of what's happening right now. But
Ariel?
he was like, "Oh, can you bring he was like, "Can you bring this lunch to my child?" And it was really quite an adventure to get here because I didn't know how to get to the school, so
Right. Okay. What was this man's name?
Fuck.
I was.
Come on.
You can accurately remember his name is Baidu. Tits.
Baidu. Baidu.
Baidu
I
what?
knew I wrote it down. Deista.
Ditsa?
I can't read my own handwriting.
Right. Okay. I'll take the lunch. Just hand me the lunch.
Okay.
We need
Can we
to
see the
see this
child?
through. He said to give it to his
have
child.
to
I'm
hand
going
it
to
to him directly?
check the lunch before I bring a child in front
Oh.
of you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
we'll hand her the lunch.
Cool. They take it and open it and look in, and there's a sandwich in there, and there's also they pull out a little note that's in there, and they're like, okay, all right, I recognize his handwriting. Okay, good. You all are very weird.
Does the lunch look good?
It looks like a delicious sandwich. Yes.
Well, that's good
and
to know.
he-
I just want to make sure
he
the kids eat well.
turns and grabs two clipboards and is like, I just need you both to sign in as visitors here real quick, and if you
Oh
want
my
to say
God.
hi
Okay.
to Anu, you can, I suppose.
Lunan, do you want to go
Okay.
see a classroom too?
Yeah, oh my gosh, but I can't wait. So Lunan's gonna write his name, and his signature is just his name in all caps.
Okay.
I write,
Oh my god.
which is just P-T-E-A.
Cool. Yeah, they take it and go, lovely names. If you walk this way, you can come say hi to Anu real quick. So they lead you to another room where there's a bunch of kids. You see the toddler that you recognize as Anu, a little teal dragonborn. You also recognize Salen Hyrel, who is the daughter of Folri and Erden, who's a little dark blue tiefling. You also see in this room, sort of on another side, a sort of slightly older looking, like iridescent dragonborn.
Ooh. Tiny.
Interesting.
So,
Those are only 3 kids in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the orange dragonborn goes over to Anu and sort of leans down and talks to him, and he sort of stands up and like toddles over to you and like walks over and looks up and goes, "Hi." You bought my lunch from my dad?
Yep.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Welcome.
That's so nice.
You guys are so dumb.
Can I have a little commentary on what a toddler might do? Sure. Toddles up and hugs.
Oh, I need to put my
Squeeze
cat
your
on the
leg.
floor. What is she doing? Stop it.
Nifa.
God, I have no voice.
Yeah, he'll give you all a little bit and he'll go, thank you, you guys are so nice. And he'll sort of like put his arms out like he's ready for a hug.
I'm gonna
Okay,
pick
I'm
him
gonna
up
leave
and
down. I'm
hug
gonna
him.
hug him. I'm gonna hug him. Actually, can I? I'm gonna bend down to his height, and I'm gonna hug him. And can I whisper something in his ear? Can
Hold
I?
on, are you
like, roll
both
for
gonna
stealth
try to
and
hug him at the same time? Can I?
I'll wait for T to go first, and
Okay.
I was gonna say I can wait for T to go first, and then I can do it.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Okay.
So T, you
So I
get to give
pick him up and give him a nice little hug.
gives you a good little squeeze.
Yep.
And then after you set him down,
Oh,
he
you're
goes,
such a good boy.
Thank you. And he gets set down. He's ready for one from you, Lunan.
Okay. Lunan is going to get down to his height, and can I try and like ask him something, but can I whisper it in his ear so he can't, like, no one else can hear me?
Sure. The only person that's really within
Okay.
earshot is T. So do you want this to not be something that T hears?
Okay. No, T can hear, so that's fine.
Cool.
Okay. I'm gonna get down, and I'm gonna be like, can I ask you a quick question about your dad?
Sure.
Wild.
I heard my cat crunching, and I was like, what the fuck was that? She's just a really loud eater. Okay, so I'm gonna be like, I lost my train of thought. Wait. Does he disappear sometimes?
No. He's
No.
around a lot, except for
Doesn't do.
except for when he goes to work, or if he's
Except for when he
if
goes to
he's,
work.
like getting some big boy drink.
Big boy drink.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for answering my question. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. My dad's usually around all the time, and we have lots of fun, and he reads me stories, and it's good.
That's good. Now, can you do me a favor at some time? If your dad, I don't know, ever goes missing or something, just know you can always whisper it to a plant outside your school. Okay? Just want to keep an eye out for you, kid. You look cute.
I can whisper it to a plant. Will they
Yes.
hear me?
Just whisper it to your plant. Absolutely. Plants can hear everything.
Really?
That's a terrible.
Yes.
That's kind of
Yes.
scary.
They know everything. No, but plants are good. Plants are good. Plants are good. Plants are great. They're your
nice.
friends.
Okay.
All plants are your friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we go to recess, I'm gonna make friends with some plants.
Make friends with all of the plants.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Be,
And I leave.
Bye, weird
be nice
guy.
to be nice to the tiefling whose name I forget.
Salin.
Be nice to Salin too.
Salin's my best friend.
Oh.
But
Oh my
don't-
god.
Don't tell Irsai, cause then he'll be sad. But Salin's
What?
my best friend.
Kids don't understand the concept that you can't have more than one best friend at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He,
You
as
can't,
he says
though,
Irsai,
so
he
I
points
don't-
over to the little iridescent dragonborn toddler. Like, he'll be sad.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. That was me depositing because we were suspicious of the father being a little too familiar, and I think if he just appears, that'd be a little sus, like Among Us, so.
Yeah, like a
Like Among Us.
Sus like Among Us.
Cool. Where do you guys head after that?
Where were we going? Like the council building or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. We were. What did he want? Okay, what did he want us to do? I remember Tat told us to do something specifically, and I need to think of what it is. We were supposed to go. We were supposed to go back to the building, and we were gonna do some research on the other guy, not the other guy, but Bayou.
First.
If I
She says-
remember
She said,
correctly.
"Do you want to go get some food first?"
What did? What?
You want to get food first? Is that what T's asking?
What?
Yeah.
No.
But delivering this lunch made me hungry.
Well, I'm not. No. We have to do what Tat says, or I think he's gonna slit my throat.
God. I didn't know it was that bad.
He's scary. Whoa. I'm not-
Braeden, will you remind all of us what it is that you asked for them to do? Because I also forgot.
I asked them to,
oh,
upon return, one of them tell the Bayou that it was good, or that they delivered the lunch. Kid's okay. Nothing's gonna happen to the kid. They promise nothing's gonna happen to the kid, and also simultaneously look into the paper records without using the thing to look into Bayou. That's what I asked.
Okay.
So I was
Oh,
right.
okay.
So I was right.
Yes, for the most part, yes, absolutely right.
Okay.
I was so scared.
Cool. Are you guys planning to do that?
Yes.
Well, yes, but we're gonna stop at the market on the way.
Okay.
No, we are not going to stop at the market on the way.
Why?
The market is on your way. Like you will.
Oh my-
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
We can stop at the
pass
market.
it.
Okay, fine. We can get a snack to go.
Yes,
Well,
we'll
what
get a
snacks do
snack
they
and then
have?
we'll go. What kind of
I
foods
can get
do they have
5
at the market?
Whoppers and
Cool.
5 more Whoppers.
The market has a wide variety of things. It's mostly, think like a farmer's market, so it's a lot of fruits and vegetables. There are also some stands of people selling like handmade things, and a few sort of like food carts with like freshly prepared food.
Let's
What's
get
in
some
the
of
food
that.
carts?
You have a place that has some like turkey legs. You've got some bread bowl soup. So think like Ren Fair food.
So they have like
Pickle
the
on a
giant
stick.
chickens on the stick. Pickles on a stick?
Pickles on a stick.
I would like 1 pickle, please.
Alright. You go up to this dwarf. And he goes, right, do you want the regular pickle or do you want the bourbon soaked pickle?
Sorry, pickles. I would like a regular pickle, please.
There you are. Alright, it's 5 gold.
Oh, actually, can I,
mean,
get?
5 silver, excuse
I
me,
was
sorry.
like,
that
that's
was
highway
my bad.
robbery.
You better be good
Holy
pickles.
shit.
Can I get? Actually, can I get 2 pickles on sticks?
Sure.
Okay.
10
How
gold.
much is that? 10
1
10
gold,
silver.
10 silver.
Jesus
You're
Christ.
gonna give me a heart
My
attack.
brain doesn't work.
How do I? Oh, wait, I only have gold. How do I do that?
It's just 1 gold, River.
Yeah,
One-
10 silver is 1 gold.
Beautiful. I just can't do basic math. I lisped. Okay. I have my pickles. I'm good.
Cool. Yep, he hands you some pickles. T, what are you looking at?
I'm gonna go get some steak on a stick.
Steak
How
on a
about
stick?
that?
Alright. You walk up to a sort of teenager-looking, sort of like maybe like 16, 17, elf with orange dragonborn-esque scales sort of happening on her. And she goes, "Hi, what can I get you?"
Steak on a stick, please.
Absolutely. 5 gold pieces. 5 silver pieces. God.
Oh my
fucking damn.
god!
Five
is a-
silver pieces.
Mm?
My brain doesn't want to accept that silver exists.
You hate to see it.
Silver.
Yeah.
5 silver. Remove. Okay. Okay.
So, yep, she hands you over the steak on a steak.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
8.
Okay.
Huh?
So we're gonna go along and eat our food while we're continuing to.
Well, I'm gonna eat only one pickle. I'm gonna hold on to the other one.
Okay.
But like not in my pocket, like in my
You're
hand.
just gonna hold them? Alright, cool. So you guys
Yeah.
make it back to the records office,
Okay.
which you actually know
Is-
how to get to by backtracking.
Is Bayou there? Is he there?
He is there. He looks up when you comes in and goes, "I see that you no longer have the lunch, and you now have a pickle, so I'm gonna hope that means this went well, and you didn't trade my son's lunch for a pickle."
No. We did deliver the lunch, and then we stopped on the way to get our own lunch because we saw the well, I didn't see the sandwich, but the teacher there said that it looked really good. So I was
We were hungry.
That's all because I was thinking about the sandwich that sounded really good. So I got a pickle, and I actually got this one for you. And he holds out the pickle.
He looks a little bit confused, but like kind of touched, and he takes the pickle and goes, "Thank you."
You're welcome. It's no problem.
He takes a bite of
And
it.
Anu is doing very good. He's friends with everyone in his class.
I know.
Which is like only 2 other kids, which is great for a learning environment.
It's a
Lots
very
of
good
one-on-one
school.
teaching.
Yeah, it's a really good environment for him. It's great.
That's good.
And the teacher was very protective. We had to sign in.
Good.
Yeah, so we couldn't
Iggy's
steal him.
A great teacher. So
Yeah. Which is great because I know sometimes kids get stoled and they couldn't do that there. So that's fantastic.
it is great that my child
Yeah.
is not getting stoled or stabbed in the ear.
Oh, sorry, that was improper grammar. I didn't go to school. So can we do some research while we're here? We're back. We didn't really finish what we were gonna do earlier, so
Yeah, absolutely.
okay.
And Lunan got to see a classroom for the first time. I was very excited.
Well,
Yeah.
that's wonderful for you, Lunan. Interesting. Right.
Why is it interesting?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You can make an insight check.
I'm gonna make an insight check.
Please make an insight check.
I said I am going to make an insight check.
Okay.
That is a 16.
He's trying to put something together. He said your name earlier, so he knows who you are.
Okay.
But hearing somebody else say your name sort of flips something in his head, and you're not sure what he's putting together, and it's unclear, but he's putting something together in his mind. He recognizes your name in some way.
Hmm.
It's not good.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go do some research.
Right. Well, I'm going to take my pickle and go on my lunch break. So,
That's what she said.
Taller than Ailry will be more than happy to help you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He
Okay.
stands up, takes his pickle, and leaves.
That's what she said. Okay, so can we look for stuff with his name without using the book?
Yes, so the book is just to find the location of a person. All the records
Perfect.
everywhere else are, perfectly accessible. As you start looking through, Ailry, the older-looking air genasi,
Wait.
will sort of come up to you.
Did I also say not to take your eyes off of the Dragonborn?
No, you did not.
I did not.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well then, my mistake.
Yeah, should have thought better,
Actually,
huh?
wait. I think that was a different discussion where you guys were deciding you were going to have Lunan stay there.
That
okay.
was
And
yeah.
that
Lunan
didn't
said that
work.
he was going to, and then that fell
That's
through.
why
so
it was. That's why it was up here. Got it. Cool.
yeah.
That's fine. Oh God. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So as you're looking through stuff, this older air genasi sort of flows over to you and is like, "Can I help you find anything?"
Maybe later. I think we're good for right now. But thank you.
All right. Well, if you need any assistance with the records, just let me know, and I'll be happy to give you a hand. There's a lot of papers in here, and it can be a bit confusing.
Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll leave you to it. And he sort of floats
I'm ready.
away. Cool. Make
Ready.
me investigation checks. Either you may either each roll an investigation, or one of you may roll with advantage.
T, what's your investigation check?
+2.
Okay. Mine's +4. How do you want to do that? Do you want someone to roll twice, or do you want to both roll?
Why don't you roll twice?
Okay. 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 Oh. Oh. Okay. You said it was with advantage, right?
Yes, advantage. Yes.
Oh. Okay. 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 So the first one is let's see, 6.
Okay.
Second one is a natural 1.
Okay. You are trying really hard to find any information about this guy, but there is. Ailry was not lying when they said that there is so much information in this office. Like, they have a record of basically every single person in the world.
Is it in alphabetical order?
Unclear.
Okay. I was gonna ask. I was like, can you lead me to the B section, please?
You would likely be able to find it if you asked for help.
Okay. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So
We're gonna ask for help.
I'm gonna go up to them. I'm gonna be like, can I ask you something a little silly?
Sure.
So we're doing research on an individual who probably has no reason to be suspicious in any sort of nature, but we do have a friend who is incredibly anxious and paranoid and honestly not very in touch with his emotions. So we're just trying to ease those issues within him, you know? So if I asked you to look up this person, and you don't say anything about it, what are we thinking here?
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay. Where is that? Ooh, we're not. Ooh, okay. Fuck. Okay, that's an 11.
You seem like a nice kid.
Oh, thank you.
I, however, don't know you very well.
No, that's fair.
Are you saying that you want me to help you find somebody's file, but keep it a secret?
So can I do something really quick?
Sure.
Can I cast Charm Person on this individual?
Sure.
Okay.
What's the save for that? Is it it's
Uh,
charisma save?
It's a Wisdom save of 13.
Wisdom save. That hits. What's your spell save DC?
That's a great question. What is my spell save DC? 13.
They fail.
She failed?
They fail, yeah.
They failed? Yay, okay. How does that sound now?
Yeah, I can do that. No problem.
You can keep it a secret? Okay, thank you.
I have a question. Is Charm Person one of the spells where after it ends they know it's been cast or not?
Yes, so we'll have to do something about that, but that sounds like a later problem.
Okay.
Fine.
It's
Later.
okay. TinkerTat can come back within...
How long does it last?
That's a great question. 1 hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
Cool.
Okay.
So great. Yeah, they go, right, who are you looking for?
Now, forgive my French because I can't read. Bayou Dicem.
Baidu Ditsa?
Yes.
Yeah. She goes, oh, Baidu, okay, sure. So, his records are actually going to be in the council office. It's a policy that all record keepers' records are not kept where we work, as a sort of safety precaution to avoid tampering or anything like that. It's a city policy. But it's a very small section in the council building because it's basically only record keepers and a few
Right.
more important people. So
Yeah,
I
okay.
can give you directions to the council building.
Directions would be wonderful. Thank you.
Mhm.
So yeah, they give you very detailed, comprehensive directions to the council.
Beautiful.
building.
So, do you think hypothetically, because Tat was on his way to the building that we're at now, right?
No.
No?
you
Where were you guys
are-
going?
I'm on because I told you after to go to the council building.
Right, that's where we're gonna meet, huh?
Yeah.
How are we watching the guy and going to the council building?
You're not watching that.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about watching the guy.
Oh, okay.
Well, this sounds like a problem that we don't have to worry about right now. So let's go to the council building.
Okay.
Cool. You guys head toward the council building. The other three of you, Tat, Zakkas, Baron, your plan was, are you heading to the council building after all of your stuff?
The records.
Or are you heading to the record office?
Records, because I think we were gonna go try to
Yeah.
beat that guy. But he said he told Zach everything,
Yeah.
so he also would know that he was gonna be on his lunch break.
He didn't tell you that he
No.
knew when his lunch break was.
Okay.
Yes, we don't know that he's not there.
But we could see, maybe we could check in, and if he's on his lunch break, we can try and find him because it'd be easier then.
Is the council building on the way to the record room?
Not really. You would have to. It's in the vague direction, but you would have to. Wait, actually, where are you? Hold on.
Your
I forget
mom.
that you're in a different spot.
You dummy.
It is super not. It's in the opposite direction.
I'm just trying to think if, I would have definitely brought up to Zakkas that they were going to meet us back at the council building,
Mm-hmm.
and it might be smart to. Well, I don't know. We have another. Zakkas is Byron, Brian, whatever.
Baron?
Come on.
Baron is he a tough guy?
You know, I don't
Right
know.
here.
Are you a tough guy?
I mean, I'm not bad.
I meant to ask you. I just asked you to come kill a guy with me, and you said yes immediately.
I'm up for a bit of adventure.
Alright, I'm
You know
down.
what? Works for me. Let's get to that fucking record room.
Are you fucking mocking me?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Let's go.
You are a very intriguing little guy. Make an insight check.
I don't want him to be into me.
I mean, who wouldn't be a wooga?
Can I make an insight check as well?
Insight?
Yeah, yes, you can.
6.
Who knows what he means by that?
I'm gonna be so upset if
19.
He's
Oh.
kind of trying to flirt with Tat.
I'm so upset. You don't know how upset I am right now.
Just a little
Oh
bit.
my god, is Tat homophobic?
No. I'm just uncomfortable with anyone talking to me, period.
You know what?
Okay, that
That's
makes
fair.
sense. That checks out.
It is almost 12:30, just so you know.
Shoot.
Time flew by this time.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Little check in. Time wise, what are we thinking?
I'm good.
I'm good too.
I'm also good.
I can go for a.
Okay, we're
Getting
gonna do like a half hour.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Fun and sexy. So I will say this: if you guys head to the records office, you are likely going to bump into T and Lunan that are leaving.
Cool. Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
to the records for sure.
Cool. So yeah, as you guys walk along, you each see the other half of the party going down the same street toward each other.
I'm gonna
Hey.
shout to them and be like, "Hey guys, come with us." And then, hey, you dudes, come with us.
Okay, where are we going?
Hi.
Where we
think
go-
We're
we're
gonna go.
I believe also that you two have not met Baron. Is that correct?
They have not.
So,
No.
yeah, Baron will come up to each of you and put his hand out and be like, "Pleasure to meet you."
Hi.
I give him a high five.
Sure, he's putting his hand out like this, by the way.
I'm gonna put my hand on top of his.
He's gonna sort of like, interesting what you've got here.
Yes. Yes, it is. And they have been up to some shit this morning.
Imagine.
Speaking of shit we've been in, so we did some research on that fellow you told us to research, Mr. TinkerTat.
Yeah.
You should know that the information on him was not available there. We have to go to the council building, question mark? Was that where we were going?
Great.
Yes.
Great.
But-
If
I should tell you that in order to get it, I did have to use a little spell. And when it wears off, they will know that I did it and try to find this guy. So, that might have to be something that we have to take care of. But listen, I just wanted to do what's best
We wanted to do
for
it.
you
And-
because
I just don't have time.
Alright, well, hold on. I have an idea that'll save us some time, right? This group that you're all concerned about is just normal, everyday people, and there's really no evidence of any reason that would connect them, right? So doing research might be a waste of time.
Oh
Okay.
shit. I just had a terrifying thought. I think I cracked your code.
Yeah?
Yeah?
It's a thought for later. But we have to go now.
Alright, are we... Okay, let's... Do you want to bypass the research and go find this guy?
Yeah, let's just go find the guy.
Alright. I mean, was he still in the office? Could we talk to him there?
what?
Where's the guy?
He went
Where
over.
is Bayou?
Do.
He went. Where's Brian? He went on a lunch break.
Any idea what
We
direction?
gave him a pickle.
Do you know which way he went?
No, we didn't tell us to watch him. So where
I
is
would like
he?
to make-
pickle?
I would
I
like
could give him a pickle, but not like in a gross way, just a regular pickle.
I would like to make an investigation check to see if I can track him where he went.
Cool. Go ahead.
I like to do the same. With my massive intellect.
Baron is also
Damn.
going to
19.
What the?
I'm rolling like shit today.
Cool. We're all doing investigation.
Yeah, I got a 19.
You got a 19. What did you get? 13. Cool. Baron got a 23.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
slay.
So he sort of is looking around. Is like, I think he might have gone that way. And he points
Can you?
back.
Let's go.
Alright,
Okay.
let's go. What is our plan? And let's do it quietly. What's our plan?
I understand that. You said something about killing this guy. Is that what's the plan?
It's
It-
on
no-
the table.
No, we may not be killing him. We at the very least need to take him to a very secure or a semi-secure, quiet location,
A secondary location, as they say.
and then maybe we kill him.
Right,
But
alright.
that's a pot. That's on the.
That's fully on me. Okay.
Cool. Well, this week.
What do you
Cool,
want
let's
to
go.
know, TinkerTat?
Okay.
We should have a whole plan before we go
What
in
do
there.
you
Yeah,
want to
we're-
know? This seems
We-
like an important
We've been
detail.
improvising.
I know I'm not supposed to know all the fucking secrets, so I can walk ahead if you'd like.
Sure. Sure.
Right, I'll do that.
I'm going to whisper to Zakkas that we
Make
need
a
to
stealth
know.
check.
Okay. I will absolutely do that. 27.
Cool.
That we need to know everything he knows about the I have it written down, the unwritten.
Not to be the voice of reason, but I'm gonna be the fucking voice of reason because that's my job here. Do you think that taking this man to a private location where it is just us threatening him, he will say a damn word? Because he's already worried about his kid. I think that he might just clam up.
This kid's nice.
His kid is probably
What-
weirdly nice. A lot of kids
what-
are really
what-
nice.
What would you recommend?
Magic.
I don't recommend talking about a secret society. I feel like that's a bad
Let's
idea.
just make friends with him.
You want me to make amends with this person?
I would
Well,
like
you
you
don't
to do
have
that,
to.
regardless of if he's a bad guy. You can't threaten the little kid. Here's what we'll do. All right, you know that he frequents Fullery's bar, right?
Yeah.
Let's go there right now and see if he's not there for lunch.
Well, is Fulry's bar in the direction of where we're going?
It is.
We follow
It
the
is,
trail.
to be fair, on the other side of town. You're pretty close to the west end of town, so there's a lot of things in the direction that you're going.
Yeah. We should. I think we should follow the trail and then decide what to do once we get to where we think he is.
All right, well, I'm just saying, I think we should take him to a bar. Let's try it a more civil way. Take him to a bar, get him drunk, then ask him questions.
Okay, sure. Let's try it your way. Let's try your way, I guess. I guess my way is a little. Everyone's got. All of a sudden, everybody has got a weak stomach. Jesus.
I don't have a weak stomach. I just don't think that we should do that first, especially when you've already threatened him today and he kicked you out on your ass, apparently.
I have a weak stomach.
And that's alright, Lunan. We still love you.
Thank you.
Not to
I'm
be
all for
mistaken.
peace.
Let's just do it. Let's just get there, okay? Let's just get there.
Alright. So we'll keep an eye on any inns and things like that on the way.
Cool.
Can I
Baron's-
make a perception check,
Sure. What are you looking for?
or maybe an investigation check to see if I can? I'm looking specifically for people who would be watching me in particular.
Okay. Sure. It's gonna be a perception.
Okay. I tried.
You did.
18.
It is the middle of the day. There's not a ton of people walking around. Most people seem to be like at work and stuff. Anybody that's walking around does not seem to be paying any particular attention to any of you.
Cool.
Cool. You guys walk, a little ways, and you come actually to the. You don't go. Ooh, we lost a T. You don't go particularly far.
No.
Back there you go. Oh, everything's moved around.
Lunan, can you hop out just super quick?
And then hop back in.
Yes.
Hey, you.
What the-
What
I
happened?
lost my internet.
Oh. Gracious.
I know for a fact that happens in your house about that time every night.
Yeah. It's a problem.
Which sounds so much worse than it is.
Cool. So yeah, you guys walk not super far, and Baron starts turning toward a bakery. I believe who? Oh God, who went in this bakery? T? Did T go get muffins, or was it Lunan?
Lunan.
It was Lunan.
Lunan, you have been in this bakery before.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so as you start walking toward it, Baron sort of turns around and is like, am I allowed to be part of the conversation? There.
Of course.
Yes.
Right, well, as far as I can tell, I think he went in here.
Is this the one that we were gonna go to?
Yeah, it is actually.
You guys are gonna come here?
Well, hot damn, that works out. We
So-
were.
Maybe I can get those two pastries I'm owed. Tat.
They have delicious muffins here.
The muffins are great.
They
highly
are good.
recommend.
I came here this morning. They were delish.
This is so not a conversation for right now.
Right,
Sorry.
well, what's the plan?
I think we go in, find him, see, be like, and I'll go up and make amends as I often do, and be like, all right, here's the facts. I'm so sorry. Let me buy you a couple of drinks after work.
Are we approaching with this whole...
No, I'm gonna
Large
approach
group.
TinkerTat. Are you fine if I grab you by the collar and make it look like I'm dragging you in?
Can I come too?
I guess I can't really no.
All right, cool.
Aaron will sort of nudge you, Lunan, and be like, you and I can go in up to the counter and get some pastries.
Everything sucks.
Okay, okay.
Looking conspicuous.
I'm gonna give him a gold.
Give him a gold piece. Cool.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
He'll take it and give you a little wink.
I think T's gonna drop out in a second.
yeah. Seriously, she lost
she's
it.
frozen.
Yeah.
If I had a nickel.
It's
I
a-
had a nickel.
Oh, there.
There she goes. There she goes.
There she goes.
Goes.
There's nope. That's as much as we can do.
So,
That's your hardest thing about streaming, isn't it? Do we want to wait?
I would assume that T is probably going to go up with Lunan and Baron to get pastries. Hopefully. And if
Yeah.
she feels otherwise, she can correct us when she gets back.
All right.
Cool. Yeah. Baron and Lunan and T will go in first and head up to the counter. The red dragonborn will recognize you, Lunan, and go, oh, welcome back.
I'm.
Do you enjoy the muffins?
They were delicious. They were probably one of the best muffins I've ever had.
Good. Can I get you any more of them?
Oh yes, and I would like to try more things too.
Sure. So yeah,
they're
she
good.
starts getting the orders from all of you there, and so they are all otherwise occupied getting some pastries, while you two make your way in.
Yeah. So I grab Tat's collar and haul him inside. Is Baidu in there?
He is. He is sitting at a little table. Across from him is a blue dragonborn.
He's out to lunch with his wife.
He is. How many of you looked at the picture on his desk? I think everybody except for Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So you would all recognize this as the dragonborn that was next to him in the picture.
I just hate that you're trying to make me feel bad.
Is it working?
No,
you don't
it's
have
not.
to. You really don't. You really don't have to do much. It's so easy.
I did what I deemed to be right.
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna make it difficult for you.
All right. So Zach grabs him by the collar, walks up to Baidu, and is like, "My apologies."
Back.
Huh?
She's back.
Oh, okay.
Lunan, can you pop out again for 1 second and come back in? Thank you.
My apologies, sir. It has come to my attention that my compatriot here was causing a bit of a ruckus in your establishment this morning. I am so horribly sorry. I am a friend of his, Zakkas Austem. I don't know if you've heard of the Austens in this town or not.
Make me a either straight charisma or persuasion check with advantage.
18.
18. He looks over at you and looks that you're like holding Tat by the collar and is like, he made some very visceral threats against myself and my son. And the dragonborn across from him goes, what?
Yes, I've been unfortunately made aware of that, and I would like to make my amends. I've heard that you, I'm friends with Fullery, and I've heard that, you know, you're a patron in her bar occasionally. I was hoping that tonight after work I'd be able to buy you a couple rounds in reparations for the mess and the, you know, visceral reactions and, you know, the hurt that this gentleman caused.
You know what? I suppose that's fair. I will take a drink. I'm not going to forgive him, but I won't, you know, actively try to kill him.
And I think that that's fair. I think half the town has already not forgiven him, so, you know, that just makes you another one. But I will absolutely, you know, pay your tab.
All right.
And I'm so sorry I didn't introduce myself to you, and I didn't quite catch your name.
This is my wife, and she's like, hello. I'm Vuffet Ditsen.
That's
She
what
sticks her hand out to shake your hand.
What a wonderful name. And
What is her name and how do you spell it?
Vuffet, Vuphet.
like Muppet.
Spelled that
No.
wrong.
No, it's a PH.
Muppet.
No, Buffett. No. Yes.
Okay.
No.
Well, thank you so much. I will not take up any more of your lovely time. I'll meet you at
Sorry. We're just saying a lot.
yeah.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. You've done that a couple times now where you just slug it back.
Oh, and I say I'm crazy.
And I thank you kindly for accepting this apology. Aren't we sorry, Tat?
They both
With every
turn
ounce of
to
my
look at
being.
you.
That's not a lot of ounces.
That's like a tall, maybe
It's a
around
tall
there.
at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a little pup cup.
Well, we will be seeing ourselves out. You have a good rest of your day, and we'll meet you there maybe around sunset.
Sounds good.
I want want to do something, but I don't know.
Yeah,
if it's
and Buffett turns to you, Zach, and goes, "It was lovely to meet you," and just sort of like glares and side eyes at you, Tat, because this is the first she's hearing about you threatening her son, so she's not particularly happy.
I don't know if I'm gonna regret this or not.
Oh, you
Probably.
probably will.
You probably will. What are you gonna do?
Oh, here, I'm gonna roll my own die to decide if I'm actually gonna do this or not, just independently.
Cool, go for it.
Shit, you gotta be fucking me right now. I'm just so tense. Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
Thank God.
I'm out of curiosity would like to know what you were gonna do.
I was gonna look into the eyes and I was gonna say chaos is coming.
I'm really fucking glad you didn't do that. Good God.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
I'll do it later.
Christ.
That's fine. I don't give a shit. Do that when he's
God.
trash.
Make a scene in the middle of a bakery.
Wouldn't be the first.
A nice bakery, too.
Yeah.
It actually isn't the first time I've made a scene in a bakery.
No, it's not.
It's not.
If I had a nickel.
I only have 2
We have at
nickels.
least 3.
2 nickels.
Yeah, 3. I've definitely made a scene 3 times in a bakery.
Yeah, you
Who's to
have.
say?
You have. That's true. Cool. Just real quick, what are the pastries that everybody's ordering?
I will not be ordering it.
A biscotti.
The 3 people, Lunan, T, and Baron, are all up being very inconspicuous and ordering pastries. So just shout out a random pastry.
Biscotti.
Cool.
Chocolate croissant.
Cool.
Croissant.
Whatever Baron gets. Also, like, I just want to give a visual. Like, we're in, like, a serious hardcore anime, and then we look over to them, and it's, like, little chibis, like, holding up sweets.
Yeah, they're having a great time. Baron is definitely just very slightly flirting with the I want to say bartender. That's not correct.
Baker?
The baker. As well as the
Bartender
two
of the
of you.
bakery.
So he orders a palmier for himself and for Zach, and also gets some of those muffins for enough for the rest of the party.
I get after we go over there to them, I give Baron just whatever the 2 of the muffins cost. The money for whatever 2 of the muffins cost.
That's gonna be 10,
Thus settling my debt.
like 10 silver.
So what is that, 1 gold?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. So he goes.
Can I say hi to his wife?
Sure, if you want to.
What?
I want to say hi to the guy's wife and him. I gave him a pickle. We're on good terms.
You know what? That's fair. You split off and go say hi to them.
Yeah. I'd wait for Zakkas and Tat to leave, but then I would go over and be
Do I
like,
notice
"Hey."
anyone in the bakery speaking in Thieves' Cant?
No.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, Lunan, when you walk over, Baidu gives you a sort of. He doesn't smile, but he doesn't look upset that you're there.
Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna be like, "Is this your wife? I remember her from the picture you showed me."
Yes, yes, it is. And she goes, "Oh, hello."
Hi, you are a very beautiful young woman.
Thank you, dear.
You're
I'm gonna
welcome.
go
All
over.
right.
Lunan,
Yeah.
Lunan, we cannot be bothering the nice people. Can we please?
Nah, I waited for you to leave. You're not here. Get out of the scene.
Okay, I guess.
He did specify that he was waiting until you left.
That's
Don't
also true.
don't ruin this. I'm on good terms with these people. Unlike you, I have a clean track record. So yeah, I say that and then I give my goodbyes and I leave.
Cool. You hear her say as you leave, "What a nice young man." Cool.
I was right next to Lunan when Lunan was speaking to them, and I say, you have such a beautiful son.
Thank you, dear. It's very sweet of you to say.
You guys make a beautiful child. Wonderful procreation. Good work.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that. I hated that a lot.
Hey, I hated it too, but
Everyone
you know,
takes 12 points of psychic damage. I said 2. It said 12. I guarantee you it said 12. That's 2. Yeah, 12. Anywho. Yeah, cool. So you guys head out of the bakery.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yes.
Right, Baron passes out a muffin to everybody, and sort of like leans down to very deliberately hand one to Tat.
I'm not going to.
You're not gonna take the muffin?
No.
He is going to take your hand, grab your arm, and look you in the eyes like you don't get to say no to this, as he places the muffin into your hand.
I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna go, this is not something that I wanted, nor will the fact that it is now in my hand change the prior fact that I do not want this.
Can I have it?
Yes, there you go.
There you go. Now
Thank
you've
you. Alright,
given
Tat.
it to Lunan, and you've made them happy. So, you did something nice.
Alright, Dad, how about we go back to the bar?
I'm so angry.
I know. I'm gonna get you 6 shots, and hopefully you'll be able to breathe again. And I'll sober you up before the guy gets there, and we'll start over.
I will not be ingesting any alcohol because, as far as I'm aware, there's an actual target on my back.
I was about to ask a question, but I'm not supposed to know the secrets, so...
That's right, you're not supposed to know the secrets.
Drinking? Never in my life have I seen Tat refuse a drink.
Yeah, and that's why I'm worried. You wanna go take a nap?
I will not be sleeping.
Jeez.
Maybe sleeping in the middle of the day is a good idea.
Yeah, well, you didn't sleep
Yeah.
last night, so you should go do
I would
it.
like to, I would like to take a long rest in the middle of the day.
Sure.
We can tuck him in.
Yeah.
Lunan, I swear to God, Lunan, if I wake up at any point and you are anywhere near my room, anywhere, not even inside, anywhere near my room, I swear to Christ, I swear to the author, I swear to literally every deity that could ever possibly exist at any given point in time, I swear to everything that I will slap you so fucking hard across the face.
Actually,
so
I
silly.
did want to talk to you. I wanted to talk to y'all about that. We have decided to switch the room arrangements, at least for a little while. So I will be sleeping in Tat's room, and T and Luna will be bunking together. But you know what? I bet you can have a better chance of cuddling, Lunan.
Sleepover!
We're gonna stay up late telling manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Alright, well. Let's go get TinkerTat to bed. Tuck him in, get him his more milk.
Oh, we
Don't
can
need any
probably,
fucking milk.
oh, we could get a little music box and put it on for him. We can play a little lullaby for him to sleep
Oh,
to.
Lunan, you
One
can
bourbon.
sing.
Right. Got your guitar. Play him to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
I know I mentioned it a couple sessions ago. I think in session 2, but I remember how I mentioned that I wanted to be making a device that could more accurately and more efficiently kill people.
I completely forgot about that. Sure. Yes. A
I just
device.
want, yeah, a device. You know, something that you could hold in one hand, and so it's accessible.
A gun?
You're trying to make a gun.
I am.
Oh,
Cool.
God.
Have you dedicated any specific time to doing so?
I did on the road into town, and I would like to spend part of my long rest doing that.
Cool. So are you going to sleep or are you going to do this?
I guess I have to sleep. I guess I'm gonna sleep, and then we will revisit. If I have time before, then I will do it.
Cool.
Then.
It is midday by now, so if you want to get a full long rest, which by the way, my house rule that a long rest is between 6 and 8 hours, but if you get less than 8, you just won't fully get all of your hit points, or if you use spell slots, not all of your spell slots, but you'll get most of stuff if it's less than 8.
I'm just gonna get a full long rest.
So
I mean, like,
if you wanted to do that and be awake in time to be part of this conversation, you need to go to sleep like now.
okay, then I'm going to sleep.
Cool.
Damn it. Okay.
So you all head back to the inn together. Tat, can you please roll me a d6?
Oh shit! I forgot.
Now
Yeah, I
the
can see you.
nightmares, bitch.
Yeah, I can absolutely roll you d6.
Thank you.
I hate this.
In the meantime, at the bar, Zach's gonna take off his hat, sit it down on the counter so hard, be like, "That man is gonna be the death of me."
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
That can't be good.
Who's to say?
Who's to say? Are you going for a full 8-hour long rest?
Yeah, I want to get all my hit points back.
Cool.
I want to get all 11 hit points back.
Cool. You successfully have a very nice, restful long rest.
Wild. Okay. Maybe sleeping in the daytime. It works. Let's go.
Let's
Cool.
put his hand in warm water. I'm kidding.
So I wake up, I guess.
Cool. The rest of you within this 8 hours, are you doing anything? Is anybody trying to get a partial rest or a long rest now to not sleep tonight? Are you getting anything done while Tat's sleeping? What's the plan?
I think Zach liked the idea of getting his guitar out.
Cool. Lunan?
I will take the elf 4-hour rest,
Cool.
long rest.
Cool. You do a trance?
Yeah.
Zach, are you like setting up shop in the main part of the tavern, like playing for tips?
Yeah, I feel like Fillory has accepted that at this point.
Oh, for sure.
It's gotten much better over the years, so it used to be very sad.
Cool. A few people come over and give you some tips. About like 6 people throughout the 8 hours come over and give you some tips. So in total, you get 85 gold pieces.
Sexy.
Wow.
Not too shabby. Baron is just sitting at
see.
the
My
bar.
Time.
Say again?
What am I doing during this time? Am I
You tell
resting?
me.
I'm resting.
You're resting?
I take a short rest.
A short rest? Okay, cool. So that's how long of a short rest are you gonna do? It has to be, what's the minimum for short
An
rest?
hour.
An hour. Minimum of an hour.
Do you and Lunan cuddle as you guys are both gonna go sleep?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
It's a fight every night with me.
It's fun because you
It's
don't
for
want
the
to.
laughs.
It's about the chase.
That's what makes it funny. Come on, don't you get humor? Sure. Sure, we cuddle.
Cool.
A light cuddle, though. No spooning.
We hold hands. How about that?
Yeah, we hold hands.
Baron spends most of his time sitting at the bar just kind of watching you play, Zach. At some point in the middle of those 8 hours, he's like, hey, I have something to take care of, but I'll be back before the little guy wakes up.
Alright. Have fun.
Well, do.
Because I believe I owe you more than pastries.
I do believe you do. He comes over, he like gives you a kiss on the hand before walking out. And in a few hours, he returns, probably just a little bit before Tat wakes up. Cool. So let's do a little bit of a wrap up here because we're getting right to our time. You're getting just almost to the time when Baidu is going to be walking into the tavern. What's everybody up to? Do we have any sort of plan happening?
Yeah. Zach's gonna stop by Fullery and Airden and talk to them before he gets there. He's gonna be like, look, I need you to trust me on this one. The goal is not nefarious, but it is critically important to the safety of everyone here and around. I need you to spike the shit out of that gentleman's drinks when he comes in here. Just alcohol.
Are you saying this
To Fullery and Airden.
to both of them?
Yeah.
Make me 2 persuasion checks, please. Actually, no, never mind. Make me 1 persuasion check, straight.
10. Can I have advantage because I saved Fullery's life?
Yes.
I had the wrong die in my hand. I realized it as soon as I realized that's not the one I thought I had. Natural 20! That's the dice I was looking for.
Alright.
Thank you!
Alright.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is he good?
Going back a little bit again. Where he goes,
I'm gonna slide him this way so I can crouch.
I would never do this for anyone else. I would love to know why, but if you can't tell me, I understand.
I will tell you after the fact as long as we get our information, and I will. If you want to have, your kids walk him home, I don't care. He's gonna be fine. I just need some information. He doesn't even need to get plastered. I just need enough where he's a little bit loose.
Alright.
I would also like to take a moment to talk to Zach.
Cool.
Okay.
Go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna go back and do one more thing. And then...
So you remember earlier when I had that wild thought, and I was like, oh, not a thought for right now.
Yeah.
I noticed something in my research
Okay.
that the Grim Reaper goes after kind of a wild range of people, like not seemingly any pattern in particular or anything like that. For some reason, a lot of warlocks end up, but there's also a huge there's a bunch of other people, a bunch of just normal people, right? And you know what other group is made up of a bunch of normal people that are wild and sometimes really not, and kind of really innocent, and just happen to be part of a seemingly nefarious organization?
So do you think that the people that are being sought after rather, are people that left?
It's possible. it could be that the Grim Reaper, and I also think that I think I already shared this bit of information, but the Grim Reaper with is for some reason like serving the
The Night Serpent.
yeah, the Night Serpent, which I didn't know if you knew already, but
I
I
think you
definitely
said everything to
yeah,
Zach. But
and
I did
and
that.
so but yeah, I think it's possible that there's just a connect. I think there might just be a connection,
Alright.
because I'm a DM. Would I know of any other like huge number of people that are relatively random that don't have a whole lot in common? It just at in any lore or anything like that,
Like some sort of group of some kind.
like some sort of like group, or like in the past like an indiscriminate murders, or like of like large quantities.
Make me a history check.
That's not bad. It's not a bad check to make. But I rolled like shit. 8.
Nope.
I can't think of any other explanation, and I think it would be a crazy coincidence for there to be two huge groups of seemingly normal people that are just involved in kind of nefarious acts, and those groups not be connected.
I think you have a point, and with your permission, I'd like to run that by Thea next time I talk to her and see what she knows.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like that unwritten thing is a big one.
Can I look around the bar to see if anybody's looking at me?
Sure.
Yeah, is perception, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dirty 20.
You're just looking to see if anybody's looking at you.
I'm looking specifically to see if I'm being watched. If I'm being watched, yeah.
Are we almost done?
Yes, we're wrapping up right now.
Okay. I'm like falling asleep setting up.
Sorry.
Just like your mother.
One sec.
Also, if it helps, my passive investigation is 20. Just if that helps.
You notice Baron looking at you. Just sort of glancing in both of your direction.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
'Cause I also really didn't like that he left.
To be fair, unless Zach has told you, you don't know that he left.
No, I don't
Sure.
think it would have been pertinent.
Got it. So 23.
23. He is very hard to read,
Mm-hmm.
but he does seem to be paying attention.
That's all I get, that he's paying attention.
He is paying attention to specifically what you're saying right now. He's paying attention to what you have to say.
I didn't hide what I was saying, did I? Fuck. I really don't like that. I'm going to now hide what I'm saying and say to Zakkas, I really don't like that. Your fucking toy listens to everything that we say.
Oh, I just had the biggest urge to slap the fuck out of Tat.
I don't like it. I think it's bad news. Can I run a stealth check, because I did preface that I was hiding it.
Yes, go ahead.
Fuck. 13. I rolled a natural 2. I'm pissed.
Go ahead and make an insight check on Baron.
Fuck. Fuck me.
I'm gonna say that he also feels a dagger in his fucking, just a little bit in his.
I
ribs.
rolled a 7 on insight.
Cool. You don't know if he heard you or not.
And he's going to be like, I understand the situation. However, I will not accept you to ever call anybody ever again a toy.
You guys, everybody in this whole world apparently takes things so personal.
I do, because you just referred to a person as a toy and you also threatened a baby today.
Not a baby, it was a toddler.
You need to pull your head out of your ass, TinkerTat, or you're going to get yourself killed.
I'm under a lot of stress
I
and a
can
lot
tell.
of pressure right now.
And
Do you understand?
how
I am
did you
being
get
hunted.
there?
I am being hunted. Oh, whoa. This first thing is not my fault. I am for some reason being hunted by an entity that I am not aware of. Okay? And that I wasn't previously aware of and that I have no control over. Secondly, this other situation is because we are trying to save lives, and for some reason that's not taking a precedent over common courtesies or niceness. Or you don't change the world by being fucking polite all the time.
I'm not polite, but I have dug us out of a lot of situations, including the death of a dear friend of mine with the Grim Reaper. I was able to speak to her, or speak to them. I'm sorry, I don't know what an entity is. I was able to speak to the entity, and it was fine, and they listened. So that's why I do what I do, and that's why you can't go running in dick first into all of these issues.
You say running in dick first?
I did, because you're certainly not thinking with your right head.
That's hysterical. You're very funny. We got a comedian, ladies and gentlemen.
Tat, I'm serious. I want to help you, but I can only help you so much, and I know that you trust me. Allow me to help you so you don't keep digging yourself a grave, because you are 1 foot in, pal. I want to help you, and I'm not trying to stop you, but God, let me try.
I really don't know what you want me to fucking say. I'm not gonna apologize for what I did earlier today. I'm not gonna apologize for the way I am. What I am gonna do is try to. I very honestly couldn't give two left shits about myself right now. All I want to do right now in this little shithole of a city, all I want to do is figure out where these missing people went, figure out why fucking normal people are becoming like cultists, and I want to figure out why random ass people are dying all the time, and that's all I want to do. All I want to do is get one step closer, and I don't have the fucking patience. I don't have the patience to tiptoe around fucking issues.
And how far exactly have you gotten not tiptoeing?
I think I made some pretty big steps today. Just between you, me, and the wall here, I think I made I think I did. I don't know. I feel like I got some good damn leads. Not because I tiptoed, because I walked into a back room. I would like to have said that under my breath.
Make a stealth check.
Are you kidding me? 13.
Look, Tad, I'm gonna try to keep helping you, and I'm not gonna stop you. Like I said, please allow a little bit of wiggle room. Doesn't have to be much.
You do this your way, and if it doesn't work out, we're gonna do it my way.
That's fine. I will agree with you that we will at least attempt my way and your way. But if your way doesn't work, we're gonna find another one. We're not gonna follow through if it's not working. Is that reasonable?
Fine.
All right.
I guess I shake his hand. I'm pissed. As a character, I'm very happy with the scene.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
We got it. I want to go back in time super duper quick because I had a thing I wanted to do that I fully forgot about.
Okay.
While everyone else is asleep, while Zach is playing guitar, or possibly before he sets up and before Baron leaves, he's gonna buy Zach a drink and sort of go, "Your tiny friend has a lot of concerns."
Yeah.
What was that he was saying about having a fucking target on his back?
Oh, he pisses off everybody I've ever seen him talk to. Every single one. I wouldn't be surprised if he had 10. I think he's probably got arrows pointed at his direction right now.
You know, I don't blame them. He's an odd lad. I know that he's not keen to let me in on what's happening here, and you absolutely don't have to. But if there's a possibility of us killing somebody tonight, it would be nice to know a little bit of what's happening.
To be honest, I'm not sure either. We're under my watch. That's not gonna happen. Regardless, unless it has to. But sometimes you just have to tell Tat the things he wants to hear, which is Braeden for reference. Not necessarily what's happening later, but at least during this conversation, that's what that was happening. So he was actually truthful later. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. It's a waiting game.
I suppose. Well, I suppose I'm in it to see what's happening. I hope I get to figure out what I'm helping with at some point.
Yeah. That would be nice. We've just found ourselves in a bit of shit, that's all.
Happens to the best of us.
Trying to find it before it finds us, you know?
Hey, can respect that.
Kind of the job.
Could you please set me a DC for what it would take for him to persuade you to give you some information? That is a dirty 20.
Damn.
It's not going to take an impossible. He's not going to give him anything, or not everything. Maybe a little bit. What would he like to know specifically?
He just continues a little bit to say stuff like, I sure would like to know, what I'm getting myself into here. Like, what are we even trying to get out of this guy? Because, I have some magic that might be helpful in getting information, but I can't particularly use it if I don't know what it's for.
As far as I'm aware, TinkerTat believes that this guy knows something about him, and he gave him, or he might know, names are important, and it seems that, Tats is known, and that's not necessarily appreciated, and, we want to make sure that, the right people know the name and the wrong people don't.
Okay.
And he's worried that that's one of the reasons he feels like he may have a target on his back.
Okay. I can absolutely help figure that out.
I'm notably not mentioning the Grim Reaper in regards to Tat, because Tat has very clearly made it clear that he does not want Baron to know anything, so Zach will not tell him anything that he does not obviously need to know.
Cool. Yep. Nothing else in particular happens in that conversation, so back to where we are. So you all have had your conversations. Super quick last thing, do you have a plan?
Get him drunk asking questions.
Cool. Alright. In that case, we will stop there. Everybody is awake. Cat break. Cat break.
Meow.
That was great.
Cool. Yeah, you guys are all awake and downstairs in the tavern waiting for Baidu to show up any minute. Any last thoughts?
If you're local to the Sussex County area, come by Yelfin's Long Neck if you want to see me. Right, Yelfin's Long Neck. I work at the bar. Come get a drink if you're 21.
Are you giving people on the internet your private information?
That's not private information. Anybody who can look anywhere can see that I work at Yelfin's Long Neck. It's my job. I want people to come to the bar.
I've had people come up to me.
I was gonna say, I think that does count as private information.
It's weird.
Well,
Anyway.
Please do.
Well, send me your schedule and I'll come all the time.
Tell him you like his shoelaces.
Do not tell me that you like my shoelaces if you know what's good for you.
What are your-
took so much psychic damage.
What? I don't get it.
Hey, don't you worry about your pretty little head, okay?
Don't worry about it.
Make your silly drinks, baby.
Don't
Somebody
worry
say something about the president. I'm begging you.
No.
No.
Chat, if you get that, please let me know. I will gift you a sub.
No.
I'm super confused.
We'll tell you later, maybe.
Okay.
I'm super tired. My brain's not working.
Okay.
Alright.
Alrighty then. Cool. Well,
Join us in 2 weeks.
2 weeks for the next session, and there will, be streams and
I
all
just
that jazz.
did
in
everything.
between. You did everything?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Look at you go.
What happened?
I have things that automate in the chat
Cool.
for stuff. Yeah, cool. That's the end of the session. Thank you for joining us. There will be another one in 2 weeks. And
If you're looking for a bartender to cater a private event, I am also available for hire. So if you need someone who's funny, fun to talk to, for a private event, weddings.
is this your job posting?
Yep, absolutely. I'm spamming all of this. I do weddings, I do retirement parties, I do business parties, office parties, anything. Just let me know. We'll discuss specifics. If you ever, I don't know if there's any managers watching this, but who knows? I don't know. I'm pretty good at my job, so just
I'll be the judge of that.
just DM me on Instagram.
All right.
Yeah, because my Instagram's on here. Yeah,
It
we're
is,
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
All right.
Well,
Kisses. Sorry.
that's that, and we will see you all next session.
Hey, quit that.
Good night.
No.
Buenos dias.